worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
The Jets beat the Blackhawks 3-2 in overtime in Winnipeg last night. Mark Scheifele scored the overtime winner. Toivo Tervainen and Ryan Green had goals for the Hawks, while Connor Bedard had a pair of assists. Spencer Knight made 29 saves in net. The Thunder beat the Bulls 116-108 last night at United Center. Oak City played without star Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Colin Sexton had 20 points for Chicago. They're back in the loss column after snapping an 11-game skid with a victory over Milwaukee on Sunday. Big Ten women's basketball tournament action today. First round, 13th seed Indiana against 12th seed Nebraska. 15th seed Wisconsin battles 10th seed Illinois. 14th seed Purdue takes on 11th seed Oregon. On the spring training schedule today, the Cubs take on the Brewers. The Cardinals are off and battle the Pirates tomorrow. Also tomorrow, the White Sox face the Guardians. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online.
This is Will Walker with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by KFC. Overnight, fog with cloudy skies, a low around 32. Today brings fog before 11 a.m., then a slight chance of rain showers. Mostly cloudy with a high near 47. Tonight, a slight chance of rain showers, then patchy fog with a low around 40. Currently, 34 and foggy. With your Fox Valley forecast, I'm Will Walker on WRMN, the talk of the town.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The greatest insult the Colonel ever suffered was being served a wrap that was just a snack by a friend. So he took 2 crispy tenders, lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper mayo, and wrapped them in a soft tortilla. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal. He called it a twister, and never called that friend again. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken. The Twister, now back at KFC, classic or with bacon. Also try it spicy. It's finger-licking good.
Pizza's here. Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Before the weather gets too cold, it's time to finish up those outdoor jobs. That's why ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and to the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Welcome to WRMN, your trusted voice in the Fox River Valley for over 75 years. We bring you fact-based news, good faith discussions, and entertainment that brings people together. From national headlines to local stories, WRMN is your home for thoughtful dialogue and community engagement. No matter the time of day, where you're listening from, or who you are always welcome here. Thanks for making us a part of your day. This is the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. This is your reminder. Morning radio is supposed to be fun. Things are about to get loud, weird, and totally WRMN. Clear your morning. This show's got plans for you. It's the WRMN Morning Show, where every day starts with a laugh. Unpredictable, unforgettable, and unapologetically local. Strap in, Fox River Valley. The show starts now.
Good morning and welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. You are here with me, your host, Susie C., and my co-host, Shrimp DeJean, David Tees.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Couldn't wait for us, could you?
No, it's good. It's a good morning. So much better than yesterday. I am telling you, yesterday it was the weirdo full moon because I was just weirded out most of the day. Like I didn't feel right. My head felt funky. Like it was awful. Did anybody else get affected by the moon yesterday? That typically doesn't happen to me, but it had to be because I don't know what else would have caused me to feel. I mean, even yesterday morning, you said you were feeling kind of.
Yeah, I was feeling a little.
It was like just off. I don't know how to explain it. It was just like my head felt very fuzzy. I felt like, I don't know, but I'm glad that nonsense is over because that was a lot yesterday.
Are you sure? Are you sure that nonsense is over? Because
it is. I feel
still
so
a full
much
moon.
better. Yeah, no, it's today. It's a waning. It's going away. Yesterday was the full moon.
So it's just a one-day full moon, and then it goes back the other
and then it's called a wane. So it waxes on the way in.
Okay.
It's full, and then it wanes on the way out. So, yeah, we're already at the waning. So, yeah, no, much better. Much better today. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, yay. So, good morning, everybody. It's 6:10. You are listening to us. We are downtown Elgin, AM 1410, Studio 14 on Douglas Avenue. And, it is a good morning. And real quick, the WRN Morning Show is sponsored by the good folks at Vasselli Law. Visit their website at jmvchicagolaw.com. That's jmvchicagolaw.com, or give them a call, 630-931-8225. That's 630-931-8225, where Vasselli Law, advising governments, defending communities, and typically a proud sponsor of the WRN Morning Show. And, you don't have to be in government. You don't have to be. If you need something, call Jimmy. He's a great guy. If there isn't someone in his practice that specializes in what you need, he got a guy or a gal. He got a guy or a gal. So you need anything, call our wonderful sponsor, who is a human being, a wonderful human being. He is a human being, but he's a wonderful human being.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
And that is our very own Jimmy Vasselli. So how was your afternoon yesterday?
A lot of phone calls, a lot of stuff that was going to happen, and it went pretty good.
Okay.
I kind of liked it.
Did you have to plumb? Did you have to go be a plumber?
Actually, no. I kind of took a day
Played
off. 'Cause,
hooky?
I played hooky. Plus, I phone calls and getting some bids or bills out there because it's got to keep coming in.
People got to pay you.
Yeah, people got to pay me.
Can't do things for free.
Not in this world today. But no, how was yours?
It was good. I went home. I did a few things. I had a bunch of errands to run for the bars. Still waiting for the one to sell. We keep getting so close. And I was like, oh, yeah, we need this paperwork. Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. Same with the restaurant. Hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait.
Made a bunch of calls for that. I'm looking for someone who can repair a meat, like a deli slicer.
Yeah, look at me.
Yeah. So if anybody knows one, I looked one up online. Todd, you had found a couple, if you remember, and sent them to me. I called one place yesterday, but they haven't responded. It works. It just drags. So we got to get that fixed. Got to call the health department, get them in. Just, all these little things. And then, yeah.
What do you use a deli slicer there for? You're at an Italian restaurant. It's meatballs.
Well, yeah, but the guys slice a lot of things with it. Sometimes the mortadella. Depends what they're making. Mm-hmm.
Spaghetti. Use a slicer, just slice.
Yeah, slice the noodles very fine. They take a block of like pepperoni for the pizzas or so.
Oh, yeah. So you're using fresh pepperoni?
Yes, everything is fresh.
Are you sure?
Even the pasta's fresh.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you won't be on Kitchen Nightmares?
I will not. Well, I will not be on personally, and my restaurant, it will not be on Kitchen Nightmares. But so it's exciting. It's just a lot. Like trying to get rid of one, get another. But I work best under pressure like that. That's why I have all the jobs I do, and because otherwise I'm just going to be a lazy, sack of nothing and lay around and do nothing, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you and me are like the same. We're both about the same age.
Yeah,
we're both crazy.
Yeah.
Really, really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We both do multiple jobs. I mean, we're like that Living Color, that Jamaican family that has. Each one of them had 8 or 9 jobs. Oh, jeez. And the girl brings home a boyfriend who only had one job.
You're out.
Yeah, you're out. You're out of there.
You're out.
So we keep ourselves busy, And at our age, hey, why not? Like you said, I really do want to go back to being a big lump of couch potato. And
there are days that I do. There are days that I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm turning my brain off. But 6:13, let's talk about the weather.
Okay,
let's do the weather, see what's going on in the weather.
Right now, we are under a dense fog advisory. Watch out.
I was so thankful. So when I woke up this morning and I looked out the mobile Marriott windows, you could not see, but maybe, I don't know, I wouldn't even say a quarter mile. I'd probably see like 25 feet. Wow. And I was like, well, I'm going to have to leave for work early. But luckily it burned off pretty quick. So, and all the way here, there wasn't. So hopefully it's burned off most of it, but be careful.
Yeah, because this is on the moisture meters here, we call them. They're showing ice crystals, but very light. So that must be the moisture from the fog in the air, because it's 31 degrees right now. And I
have 33. I'm going with 33. I know. I'm just going back because my computer says it's warmer.
Oh, my phone's wrong. My phone's wrong.
No, your phone's right.
Okay.
But I personally am going to go by the warmer temperature. So since it says it's warmer on my computer, that's what I'm going with.
Good for you. Good job. The real feel is 33 degrees, so we're back. Now that the full moon's going the other way, now our real feel just went off again. Yeah, we were all same place, same time. But today we're going to go up to a high of 52. Patchy morning fog will reduce visibility, otherwise rather cloudy. And then tonight we are going down to 39 degrees with a little bit of rain. Now you might wake up tomorrow morning with some thunder.
Ooh.
So there'll be rain throughout the night and some thunder. But we do need rain because water levels are dropping. Trees are hungry because they're living creatures.
The water tables are so low from not having snow and low on rain. Yeah. We need it. We really do. We need a few days of slow, steady rain.
Yeah, we need about 5 or 6 inches of rain. So, yeah, I can tell you that.
It is 6:15. I know we are going to head to a quarter-hour break. And when we come back, we will talk the toast and jam. A little more chit-chat before we get into the cue of the day, which is, what are some weird superstitions or strange? I found some online, and that's what piqued my. I know we did this a few months ago, but I found some different ones, and one pertains to you, David Tease, like very much so. Like you're gonna be thankful that you didn't get caught up in this one as a child. So.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. So stay tuned. 6:16. We will be right back.
If your idea of therapy involves a fishing rod, a tree stand, or a campfire, then you need American Outdoors Radio. Host John Cruz speaks your language, whether it's about the best lures, tracking game, or that one buddy who always forgets to bring the beer. John's got the tips to sharpen your aim, the hacks to pack lighter, and the stories to keep you entertained. Again, that's American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz. Saturdays at 7 a.m. on WRMN 1410. Or stream it at WRMN1410.com. Get ready to outfish, outhunt, and outcamp them all on American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz.
Clutter happens, but junk doesn't have to weigh you down. At the Junk Luggers, we're your full-service junk removal and hauling pros, tackling everything from single-item pickups to major cleanouts. We handle the heavy lifting, and with our commitment to the green way, we rehome and recycle to keep your unwanted items out of landfills. So, whether you're clearing out the garage, downsizing, or saying goodbye to old furniture, we make the process eco-friendly and easy. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today. Let's save your space and the planet together.
Start your weekend right with Dino's Night Out, Fridays from 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM. Dino covers what's hot across the Fox Valley, from live shows to food fests and everything in between. Proudly sponsored by the legendary Arcada Theater at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles. Your home for unforgettable concerts, comedy, and more. Tune in on WRMN 1410 AM or stream at WRMN1410.com. Dino's Night Out, your guide to the weekend vibe.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. And it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. Loveyourmindtoday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need, because most people out here really care. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
And welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show with me, Susie C., and my co-host and shrimp de Jean, David Tees. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Sue.
Yeah, so we're talking on break, about different things, and we both know that we're crazy, but so we were talking about the toast and jam, and my bad, I didn't really have the TV on much all weekend because it was too much, like too heavy to watch and whatever, but came up with, I realized that we didn't talk about Neil Sedaka passed away, right? Like Neil Sedaka was amazing back in the day. He was around from the 60s till the 70s that his music was so prevalent, and his voice was unique. He was in that era, like the Frankie Valli, the high pitched. So, our toast and jam this morning, I put up, and I like this song. This song came out in 75, and it was a major comeback hit. So today we're gonna toast Mr. Neil Sedaka and all the wonderful music he brought us, and we're gonna play "Laughter in the Rain."
Good song.
Is that the one you picked? That you pulled up?
Yes, here it is.
Just a little different. Love this.
Strolling along,
kind of a yacht rock feel.
With my baby, it starts to rain, it begins to pour. Without an umbrella, we're soaked to the skin. I feel a shiver run up my spine. I feel the warmth of her hand in mine. Ooh, I hear laughter in the rain, walking hand in hand with the one I love.
don't go under a tree when it's raining.
I turn to her and she kisses me. There with the beat of the rain on the leaves. Softly she breathes and I close my eyes. Sharing our love under stars.
Oh, I love that song. Very good. But don't go under a tree when it's raining.
No.
That's not such a good idea.
Even on a golf course.
When's the last time anybody was out? When's the last time anybody like went out and danced in the rain or kissed in the rain or did like crazy things like that? I mean, we're always like, oh, I'm too old for that crap. But are we really too old for that crap?
No, I actually encourage Samantha to go do that. I give her my 7-iron. I give her my 7-iron while the rain is pouring, and I said, I'll be out there in a second. Just wait. I'll get my shoes on, okay?
Oh, God. I knew exactly that's where you were going to go.
You gave me that opportunity. You opened that door for me.
Did. I sure did. Oh, my goodness. So funny. So today is March 4th, and I saw this super cool quote online, and I screenshot it. So, 6/24, it's March 4th. It says, March 4th is the only day of the year that's also a command, meaning March 4th, leave behind what didn't serve you. Walk boldly into everything that's waiting. Oh, I love that so much. I'm going to put that on our Facebook page, but I love March 4th. And then I just saw the No Nickname John bad joke of the day, and it kind of correlates with that, which we didn't plan that. We didn't, but it works out good. So funny. But yeah, when's the last time people were like, okay, let's be honest. When's the last time like you and Sam did something romantic? And I'm not talking the weird role play games, you guys. I mean romantic. Like when's the last time you did something romantic for her?
Well, okay, to be on the not serious side for a second, how do you know we do role play? Are you peeking in our windows?
You sat here and told us how you were playing the tour guide in the alley with the compass.
Yeah, the bad guy in the alley, tour guide, she was. And then Mrs. Jones and the shirtless handyman.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, yeah, okay, sorry. That is my bad. I did say that.
So, yeah, you have to watch what you say. And if I don't remember, our listeners remember so much.
I know.
So much.
I do. But last we did romantic was, I would have to say, it wasn't our anniversary. We went up to Lake Geneva, went to our favorite place, Mars, which is on Lake Delavan. Love the restaurant.
That was recently, wasn't it?
No, actually, that was a while ago.
Okay.
That's like about
Didn't you guys go away, or you're supposed to, and then you couldn't?
Yeah, we couldn't, yeah. But no, we, but we had a nice, quiet meal together, just the two of us, watching the water.
No phones?
No phones, no, and we talked, and then
nice,
and then went out back and sat on the beach in these long chairs that sit back and had a drink, and then watched the water and the sunset, and and that was about it. And then we went to give each other a toast, and when I touched her glass, her orange fell off and landed in the sand, and I said, "You want me to get that? I can pick it up and wash it off in the lake." She's like, "No, she'll leave it alone."
Yeah.
No, I can pick it up and wash it off in the lake and put it back on your glass for you.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. If that was the only thing that happened, bad.
Then we went on a boat ride.
Oh, see, people, especially because if you've been married a long time, I think people forget to be romantic. And you know what? I think as we get older, the romance means something different. Coming home to a sink full of dishes being washed, or the laundry putting away. Not necessarily romantic, but those are the things as we get older, I think we appreciate.
I got out of doing laundry.
You did it wrong.
Yeah, I did. The best thing, guys, especially new in a relationship, do the laundry wrong, and you'll never have to do it again. That's our secret, okay? So don't tell the women.
No, we know that. And we absolutely know that you do stuff like that on purpose. Absolutely. Do you think we're that dumb?
Yeah. Hey, I just threw everything in a washing machine. She's like, "What are you doing? You got to mix this. You got to separate this." I go, "What?" That's why you got all temperatures. Says, "Oh, you put everything into there." Come on.
Gentlemen, do not take that advice.
Yeah.
Do something romantic for your women. Women, do something romantic for your man. Yeah. So, see what men like. I mean, we won't go into that, but do something nice for your men. All I'm saying. I know you're laughing. 6:20. 627. And we are talking today, the toast and jam of the day was Neil Sedaka. We'll play a couple other Neil Sedaka songs. He had so many good ones.
You're going to have to let me know what other
I will
ones
on the
have.
break. I'll give you a couple.
Yeah, right.
And you're up to how many tabs do you have open?
Right now, one. You didn't give me another tab to open, but I got the arrow on the plus button.
Yeah.
Anytime you want.
And I could show you how to put the weather up there so you don't have to look at your phone.
I like looking at my phone.
So we're going to go 3 tabs. 3 tabs.
Yes, that's right. We're going
Fast Eddie. You did miss her, but the interview is up on YouTube. He said he was sad he missed Rose Blake yesterday. It was fun. She's really oh my gosh, she's very dynamic and very driven. But yeah, you can go back onto YouTube and the interview was cut. Or you know what? I can even text it to you. I have it on my phone. I'll just text it to you, Eddie. Yeah.
Make him do something.
He is. He's on our show. He's listening to our show and commenting. Okay. Let's get everyone who's on, if you can, give us a thumbs up. Not just like the Fonz. Let's actually go to the YouTube and give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. As the more we subscribe, the more you subscribe, the more we can do. It is 6:29. I lied. And when we come back, we will talk about the cue of the day. And really, David Tease, I am going to talk about the one that really is going to hit home for you. Really, the superstition that's really going to hit home for you. So please stay tuned because I think even you're going to be a little surprised at this one.
Okay.
And if you have suspicions, 505-926-1410 on the chat. 505-926-1410. Throw them in on the YouTube or call us 847-931-1410. 847-931-1410. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I have suspicions about this show.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Progressive. A new Illinois Department of Public Health report finds carbon monoxide exposure caused an average of about 940 emergency room visits and nearly 57 deaths each year. The report examined unintentional carbon monoxide exposures in Illinois from 2019 through 2023. New labor data shows Illinois lost at least 100,000 jobs over the past 6 months. By the end of 2025, more than 300,000 residents were still looking for work, leaving about 1.4 workers competing for each available job in the state. The Illinois EPA is offering up to $1.5 million in grants for energy efficiency upgrades at publicly owned drinking water treatment plants. Individual awards will range from $50,000 to $500,000. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With a Cintas Apparel Plus program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term.
Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has 2 convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's touchless car wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Overnight, areas of fog with cloudy skies and a low around 32. Today, areas of fog before 11 a.m., then a slight chance of rain showers. Mostly cloudy with a high near 47. Tonight, a slight chance of rain showers, then patchy fog with a low around 40. Currently, 34 and foggy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show. News, nonsense, and everything in between. So grab your coffee, crank up the volume, and let's do this.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the morning show here with our host, Susie C.
Morning.
And the shrimp du jour, David Teese. That's it.
I like shrimp Dijon better. It's so good and garlicky.
Okay, I'll do Dijon, okay.
So delicious. Love some shrimp Dijon.
We are here, WRMN Radio, 1410 AM, downtown Elgin, Studio 14 on 14 Douglas Avenue. There we
Look
go.
at train seals.
Now we're getting together here.
Yeah, we are. We're coming into this quarter hour to talk about the cue of the day, which are some weird superstitions. And this is the one, and we'll talk about this again at a later hour, but this one was really important because I don't know if you guys are quite aware, but David Teese in Japan is one of the top belly button models, like in the entire country. Like if you were to go to Times Square, you know how they have all those lighted up billboards? David Teese belly button is on the billboards. Like it's amazing. Like he'll wear like low-rise jeans, crop tops. You don't always see his face. You typically don't see his face, but he's got the apparently perfect belly button in Japan. So the thunder god Raijin, I don't know if I'm saying that, it's also known as Kiminari-sama, is said to have a peculiar appetite for children's belly buttons. The superstition is a common way for parents to warn their children to cover up during a storm, because he's also known as the thunder god. So the theft, according to myths, swoops down from the clouds to steal and eat exposed belly buttons from children during thunderstorms. And he supposedly, some versions have a companion, which is Raiju, the thunder beast. He is said to enjoy sleeping in human navels. To wake the beast up, he strikes the person with lightning that can be fatal. And the symbolism to that all is that one theory suggests that Raijin steals the navels because they are a reminder of human birth, which he envies due to his own natural origin. Now, if David Teese had been anywhere near Japan or had this superstition growing up, he might not be the navel or belly button model he's known to be. Like, he's highly regarded. Now, I know that they've come to you and asked you to start also turning around and modeling your bum. Because, supposedly, according to your wife, you have the cutest bum on the planet. And I know that you are in contract negotiations right now. There is a dispute on what you're going to get paid because, there's every body part has a different different denomination attached to it. And belly button is pretty high up there because it's really hard to find the perfect belly button model. And so how do you, when you go in for like your belly button shoots, like how does that work? Do you go to Japan or do they come to you?
Actually, sometimes I'll go to Japan, and then sometimes it's here in New York.
Okay.
So I go into New York, and and then we go into the photo shoot room, and then, I keep my belly button protected because of the thunder gods.
Well, it's insured, isn't it?
Yeah, it's insured too. Yeah, so I actually have a covering over it to make sure that no fuzzies get inside of there.
No fuzzies.
And we don't want no spiders rusting inside of there.
Vermin, no vermin
spiders.
crawling into sleep.
So I don't want to like take the cover off and there's like an itsy bitsy spider in there, and then I'll freak out, and then
you'll probably scratch at it, and then what? Then your shoot is done. How much is it insured for?
It's actually insured for about $1.5 million. That's what a belly button's going for right now. Those are the prices on the insurance company. I just get my insurance rates raised a little bit, so that's why I need more money in my contract negotiations.
For your butt.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Because not just anybody can be a butt model either.
No.
So if you're ever in Japan, I don't even know. We won't tell people what name you go under. I don't want them Googling your belly button name and looking for you.
And the perks about being a butt model too is that all the boxer briefs that you get for free, you get to take them home with you because they don't want them back.
Yeah, you don't. Here, put these on and go, we'll take those back. No,
Hey, Steve, you're doing the shoot after Dave with the other model with the same underwear. No, I ain't doing that.
Oh, my gosh.
So that's why I got probably about over 500 pairs of boxer briefs in my drawer.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do laundry very often.
No, and I'm covered for if the end of the world comes, I'm covered for 500 days of underwear.
You're covered.
Of boxer briefs there,
because I kind of, this might be TMI, but I typically do laundry when I'm down to like the last pair.
Oh,
and there was actually a time I was at the store and went, I don't have time to do laundry for the next 3 days. I'm going to just buy another cute pack of. And I go, whoa, I got 5 more days out of it. Isn't that awful? Well, because I don't have a washer or dryer in the mobile Marriott. I want to look into one of those. They have them. Uh-oh, what's happening?
We got Mr.
Our squirrel?
Yeah, he grabbed a nut, and now he's running across the street. Yeah.
He's going to go eat it under my car.
No, he's...
That's where the other squirrels in the RV, in the mobile Marriott, they like to go under my car to eat.
Yeah, that's what he's doing right now.
See? Yeah. He knows where all the squirrels go to eat their nuts, under my car.
See how this show goes to ADHD?
Mm-hmm.
We're like,
I didn't see him.
Squirrel.
Well, I thought the gangs were back for a rumble in Thunder
Alley.
Alley.
He is heading down the alley, so he better watch out.
The Sharks and the Jets.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Sharks and the
Jets. So we'll keep you updated about the contract negotiations.
Yeah.
I like to go back to Japan. It's a fun place to be at. And, especially when I sing karaoke in their bars over there.
Nice. You're a big deal over there.
Yeah, I am.
You are a big deal over there.
I have an entourage that goes with me.
You do?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. One Finger Johnny.
One Finger Johnny.
Make it happen, Matt. He does security, right?
Yeah.
Because he's got a big head. Like he could do some damage with that big head.
He does.
Yeah.
If you listen to that, if not, go back and listen to that one there at, what was it, 8:15? Boy, we had some stories from his mom about him.
Make it happen, Matt, as a child, running naked in the streets and trying to jump off the roof with a umbrella because he thought he was Mary Poppins. Yeah.
So why we got into this, the belly button theory and the superstition. And is that your cue of the day?
That is the cue of the day. If you've got some weird superstition, some unusual, let us know. 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410, or on YouTube. Of course, you can always chime in and get your shout-outs before 7:10. Or you can call in. Phone lines are open, 847-931-1410, 847-931-1410. So I also had some, typical don't walk under a ladder. Does anybody believe in that one? I've had a few people say that.
Yeah.
You know what? It's not that I believe it, but I won't do it just in case. Because I don't,
Guys in the trades have a superstition of not to wear a ring on their hands while they're working. Because you'll see plumbers or electricians or all of us won't have your wedding ring on because
you're going into hot women's houses and they don't know how to pay for the plumbing. I've seen that in a movie. Oh, Mr. Plumber, I don't know how I'm ever going to pay you. I don't have the cash.
Yeah.
You watch those movies too, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Mm-hmm. Most of the time it's an electrician. It never happens for plumbers. Electricians get it all. Anyhow.
Anyhow,
but Yeah, so we don't wear the rings because that's the finger you lose.
They get caught on stuff.
They get caught on stuff, and that's usually the finger you lose,
Yeah. Huh.
So that's the tradesman's superstition.
So, well, if you were smart, you'd get a ring tattooed on your finger. That way people would always know you were married.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying.
If you get a divorce, then now you got a tattoo around your finger.
Wow, look at you. Well, if you get divorced. No, you and Samantha are till death do you part, because I know she'll kill you.
You know her motto.
Yeah, she says, I will never get divorced, but I won't mind being a widow.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have that big, you thought you were gardening, digging that deep hole, that you were going to plant trees. Those are not trees.
Wait a second.
Not trees that you're planting in that hole.
Now it all makes sense. Mrs. Jones and the shirtless gardener. You take this shovel and dig a hole out back for me. Oh.
And can you jump in it and lay down and make sure it's the right length and size for the trees?
Depth. Now this makes sense why she wants to play that game all the time.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm not doing that anymore. Mm-mm.
Yep. Okay, Bob Mariner, he says, hi, good morning, Bob. I miss you. Got to come on the show, buddy. We had a good time. He said the latter superstitions comes from practicality. Not good to walk under people who are working above. Makes sense. I thought there'd be something more like crazy for it. Very crazy. In Kenya, and I've heard this one, I didn't realize it started in Kenya, that if your left palm itches, it is a sign of a financial windfall. Come on, itch. Please itch. Like, come on, left. Yeah, so if your left palm itches in Kenya, but I've heard this here that it's a financial windfall. And I heard if your right palm itches, you're going to pay out because the majority of people are right-handed. So I don't know if that's, has anybody heard that one before?
That's the first time I ever heard of that. That's
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So next time my left hand itches, which it never does, so I'm not going to be rich.
Yeah, same.
The right hand itches all the time.
Yeah, that's a whole nother reason. Yeah. That's a whole nother. That's WRMN After Dark. We'll talk about that. 6:45. We're gonna jump off and go to our quarter-hour break. As a matter of fact, don't forget that the morning show is sponsored by Vasselli Law. The good folks at Vasselli Law, you can visit their website at jmvchicagolaw.com, jmvchicagolaw.com, or give them a call at 630-931-8225. That's 630-931-8225. And that is Vasselli Law, advising governments, defending communities, and of course, the proud sponsor of this WRMN morning show. So stay tuned. We got lots going on when we come back. So we'll see you in a minute.
Thinking about starting my own belly button modeling school.
You should. Oh my God! How to walk the catwalk?
Yeah. How to bring it into the right depth and push it out.
Right.
Turn a little bit to the left. Turn a little bit.
Look at you being an entrepreneur.
There we go. We'll talk about that another day.
We'll be right back.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line. But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
Paid for by Michael Pierce for Congress.
I'm a lifelong Illinoisan, a college graduate with advanced degrees earned while serving my country, and candidate for U.S. Congress. I retired from the Army with the rank of Lieutenant Colonel and active in veteran organizations working for the benefit of veterans in need. To go to Washington, fight for Illinois, and eliminate bloated bureaucracy left over from our prior administration, I need your vote. My name is Mike Pierce, Republican candidate for Congress 11th District. Let me work for you and bring real change to Illinois and Washington. I am asking for your vote, and I approve this message.
My mom has taken up going to the park to practice yoga.
My dad's going to a club, but not a book club, a salsa club.
Finding new hobbies comes with age.
My mom has started getting lost and not knowing where she's going.
Becoming lost or disoriented doesn't. Confusion with time or place may be a sign of Alzheimer's. An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
I'm Danielle Penman, a registered nurse, conservative Republican, and longtime resident of St. Charles running for state senator. I'm focused on cutting taxes, supporting law enforcement, and holding Springfield accountable. Because Illinois families deserve better.
Paid for by Friends for Danielle Penman.
Get ready for Around the House every Saturday night from 5 to 7 p.m. on WRMN AM 1410. If you're a homeowner or contractor looking to tackle those projects that feel a bit too big, this is the show for you. Join Eric along with his knowledgeable guests as they dive deep into everything from DIY renovations to creating a healthy home environment. We'll provide you with the tools and tips you need to complete your projects with confidence and ease. But it's not all work and no play. We believe in having fun. Our passion for home improvement shines through as we help you save time, money, and reduce the stress of DIY. So whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, don't miss Around the House. Tune in every Saturday night and let's tackle those home projects together.
Good morning and welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. It is 6:49. You're here with me, Susie C., and my shrimp du jour, David Tees. Good morning, David Tees.
You almost forget who I was?
No.
Okay, pause a second.
I did. Sometimes like a little,
Oh, okay.
get attention.
Like a little introduction.
Listen.
Yeah.
Like people
Okay.
listen. It's like if you want to get your point across, don't yell. Talk a little softer because then people have to listen. We have that one friend who's been going around screaming.
Yeah.
And you tend to look like a crazy person and no one takes you seriously. But if you talk quietly and calmly, people tend to go, wait, what did they say? So just my interpretation of things. So, yes, I gave you a pregnant pause. Make sure that you're getting your shout outs in before the next break, as it will be 7 o'clock and time for the first shifter shout out. At 8 o'clock, we have a guest. We have Dean zooming in from Anderson Humane, and we're going to talk about little doggos that need to be adopted. And I bet we'll see some doggos. I personally think they should just come in here with the dogs. But yeah, so we're going to talk about that. Also, we are collecting dog food for the Elgin Township building for the people with senior access pass. Tom, Carrie, I know you're listening, or I hope you're listening. Tom, thank you so much. He dropped off a case of dog food in Newman's. Wow. I know Nancy. Nancy brought me some cans. I'm also going to pick up some cans today because I have to stop at the store on my way home. Anybody that can, I don't care if you can afford one can. Right. One can from 10 people will make a difference. Because it gets to a point, especially with seniors, if that's all they have is their dog. A lot of times, do I eat or do my dog eat? Right. There are people who will feed their dog before themselves. Or medication. Maybe they'll forego the medication to get their dog food. So let's try to stop that from happening. So if you can afford, skip a coffee. I say it every day. Skip a coffee. Buy a can of dog food or two. If you go to Starbucks, you can probably afford 4 cans if you skip a coffee. But yeah, and feel free to bring it to the station, and we'll get it over to the township building. But yeah, so Tom, absolutely, thank you so much, and Nancy, thank you so much. 6:51.
Also too, I'll look up the date. I think it's coming up this month, and I know Kane County does a vaccination program for pets. It's like half the price and it's not just seniors. It's basically for everybody.
For everyone,
yeah,
okay.
And you can get your pet vaccinated and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'll get the date and the time and the location.
Please do, because that's so expensive. A lot of people, forego that as well.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not a big believer in rabies shots.
Yeah.
There's been one dog with rabies in how many years? Really, typically people go, raccoons have rabies. No, they don't. They typically do not have rabies. Sometimes distemper, so that's important. Bats have rabies. How many people or how many pets have you known to get bit by a rabid bat? It does happen. I'm not giving you legal advice. These are the opinions, and they do not reflect the opinions of the station, owners of the station, other people that work at the station, or probably anybody but me.
The window cleaner and the janitor.
Yeah. Well, the janitor and I had a conversation.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What day are you going out together?
We're not. He's married. He's married. Yeah. He's got a ring tattooed on his finger, so he can't even lie. Just my luck. Wah, wah, wah. But hey, at least he's got a job.
Yeah, but you like it when he mops the floors with no shirt on.
I'm telling you. You know what? That is like my clean. Listen, if you have not heard my love language by now, it is feed me and keep my car clean.
Yep.
It's not that hard. Hashtag Hector. Hashtag not that hard, right? Hector Soda always texts and he'll be like, hashtag not that hard.
And do not talk to you after 8 o'clock at night.
Well, no, it depends on the day. Usually. So, okay, let's be honest. I entertain. Whether I'm here, whether I'm at the bar, I'm always on and I'm always. So sometimes I like to just get home and just shut down. No TV, no anything. Maybe I'll scroll my phone. Maybe I'll put on some music. And I like my peace and quiet. And I think that's why I love my RV so much. My little just private bubble of, it's beautiful. I mean, people are like, oh, you live in a trailer. No, this is a beautiful, I was like, if I'm going to live in this, I want it gorgeous. And it is. It's kind of like a rustic barn.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
If you want to go on vacation, you just unplug everything and take off.
Exactly.
Well, there you go.
And that's going to happen. Eventually, I'm going to sell my car, get a truck. But I love it. And people, it's not for the faint of heart. Yeah. You have to be prepared, frozen water, things like that. But I knew that going in. And I have lots of great friends that, help me out or have ideas. So I love it.
Well, you did come with instructions. Do not feed you after midnight.
True.
Don't get you wet. Whatever you do not leave a plate of food out.
Well,
I don't know what that means, but yeah.
It depends what's on the plate, It depends.
Yeah, and
pudding cups. You want to way to my heart? Show up with pudding cups. Butterscotch. Pudding. Oh, I do like Jell-O shots.
I do like.
So one of our bartenders makes pudding shots, especially during football season. But for the fundraiser we just had for the Burlington Hampshire Food Pantry at Newman's for Mustang Sally's birthday, which I'm waiting to get a complete total. I think we raised over $3,000, and 7.5 carts of groceries is where we're. I think, but she made pudding shots. So she did like butterscotch with the salted caramel Old Smoky. Okay. Oreo cookies and cream with the Old Smoky cookies and cream. And she did chocolate with Bailey's in it. And yeah, I'm like, can you just make me like a pie? Like, I don't want the shots. A bowl, because I'll just sit and get drunk eating pudding, like spiked pudding.
She makes you, what does she put for the alcohol in there? Vodka? Or?
Well, no, so it's for we went with the Old Smoky salted caramel.
But what's the alcohol in it?
It's whiskey.
Oh, whiskey.
Yeah.
So then she's like, with your pie, she's like,
literally. Old Smoky is moonshine or whiskey. It depends on what you're using. But yeah, delicious.
I have to try that. I've never had a pudding shot.
Oh, if there's some left in Newman's, I am going to bring you one.
Let's put it this way. First time I ever did a Jell-O shot, the 20 of them later, I was being drove home. I was like, these are the best thing I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
But they didn't tell me that they kick in about a half hour, 40 minutes after you have 20 of them.
Yeah. Well, and so she'll do like green ones with tequila, orange ones with vodka, and red ones with amaretto. So, and those are typically during football season or fundraisers, and then we'll charge for them. And yeah. But so I think I'll get a total. But yeah, you know what? And that's one thing I will say about Hampshire. I mean, I love being here in Elgin, and I haven't done a fundraiser here yet. But man, Hampshire shows the hell up. That community, when there's something going on, and you'll see, because I want y'all part of my birthday tip donation giveaway extravaganza that I do every year. I got to figure out which 2 charities I'm going to do. That'll be April 11th. Mark your calendars. Stay tuned. That's going to be a doozy. But
where you
it'll be at Newman's.
Behind the bar, and people come in and give your tips away?
Yep, all of them. And I get guest bartenders, typically Mike Reed, Mary Kay Welson. They'll bartend with me for an hour. Guy Zambetti has done it. Tim from, Mike Reed, I'm sorry. What town is Tim from? But I do it all night, and usually I get some music going, and we'll do some fun stuff. But yeah, absolutely.
If you need a celebrity to come in there, I could get you one. Greatest belly button model in the world.
Well, you're gonna come and you'll come and probably bartend with me. I'm gonna try to get Elliot. I'll try to get Derek. I've got people from. But 6:58, we're getting ready to go to a break. When we come back, we have our first shift shout outs. So make sure you get your comments in before about 6:10, 505-926-1410. Get them on the YouTube ASAP so that we can give you your shout outs. And Tim is from Huntley. Thank you, Fast Eddie. He is from Huntley. Good morning. And yes, you are. And happy anniversary again to Big Mike from Big Mike's Rides. We will be right back. Stay tuned.
Looking to buy or sell a home in Chicagoland? Need trusted legal help with real estate, evictions, or estate planning? Turn to Guthrie & Brady, the happy lawyers serving the greater Chicago area since 1965. With over 50 years of experience, they handle titles and deeds, foreclosures, landlord-tenant issues, wills, trusts, and more. Appointments available evenings or weekends at their Roselle office or right in your home. Call Guthrie & Brady now at 847-524-1215. That's 847-524-1215. Or visit gnblegal.com. Guthrie & Brady, personal, professional, affordable legal services for all of Chicagoland. The happy lawyers since 1965. That's gnblegal.com. Or 847-524-1215. Guthrie & Brady, trusted legal help made easy, fast, affordable, and experienced. Call today.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 7 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by KFC. New labor data shows Illinois lost at least 100,000 jobs over the past 6 months. By the end of 2025, more than 300,000 residents were still looking for work, leaving about 1.4 workers competing for each available job in the state. The Illinois EPA is offering up to $1.5 million in grants for energy efficiency upgrades at publicly owned drinking water treatment plants. Individual awards will range from $50,000 to $500,000. A new Department of Public Health report finds carbon monoxide exposure caused an average of about 940 emergency room visits and nearly 57 deaths each year. The report examined unintentional carbon monoxide exposures in Illinois from 2019 through 2023. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The greatest insult the Colonel ever suffered was being served a wrap that was just a snack by a friend. So he took 2 crispy tenders, lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper mayo, and wrapped them in a soft tortilla. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal. He called it a twister, and never called that friend again. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken. The Twister. Now back at KFC, classic or with bacon. Also try it spicy. It's finger-licking good.
Prices and participation may vary.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit information kit. 800-909-9696. 800-909-9696.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Big Ten women's basketball tournament action today. First round, 13th seed Indiana against 12th seed Nebraska. 15th seed Wisconsin battles 10th seed Illinois. 14th seed Purdue takes on 11th seed Oregon. Ohio State has the 5th seed. They'll play the winner of the Indiana-Nebraska matchup. That game's tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow night, 7th seed Michigan State plays the winner of Wisconsin-Illinois. Maryland is the number 6 seed. They'll get the winner of Purdue-Oregon. Also on tap for tomorrow, 9th seed USC takes on 8th seed Washington. The top 4 seeds are UCLA, Iowa, Michigan, and Minnesota. They all have buys until the quarterfinals on Friday. The Thunder beat the Bulls 116-108 last night at United Center. Oak City played without star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The win was their 6th in their last 7. Colin Sexton had 20 points for Chicago. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Really smart. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I took the gas hose out of my car's tank. Ooh, not smart. And I drove off while still attached to pump number 3.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The greatest insult the Colonel ever suffered was being served a wrap that was just a snack by a friend. So he took 2 crispy tenders, lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper mayo, and wrapped them in a soft tortilla. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal. He called it a twister, and never called that friend again. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken. The Twister, now back at KFC, classic or with bacon. Also try it spicy. It's finger-licking good.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Overnight, areas of fog with cloudy skies and a low around 32. Today, areas of fog before 11 a.m., then a slight chance of rain showers. Mostly cloudy with a high near 47. Tonight, a slight chance of rain showers, then patchy fog with a low around 40. Currently, 34 and foggy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Chicago defense attorney Mark Sheblow has co-authored the book titled DUI Jury Trial, which is a true story of a DUI case that he defended. The accused was an Illinois truck driver arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol. This book contains facts about the case from the date of the arrest up to the jury's verdict, and this nonfiction novel also includes the transcripts from the jury trial itself. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Hi, this is Sue with Newman's Corner Pub in Hampshire, Illinois. Are you looking for the perfect hangout spot? Swing by Newman's Corner Pub right at the corner of 72 and State Street in Hampshire. Enjoy fantastic drinks, live music, and a fun crowd that makes every visit special. Test your luck with our hot slots and our Queen of Hearts drawing every Saturday at 3 p.m. Challenge your friends to darts or pool while you're here. Newman's Corner Pub, where every day feels like a weekend. Visit us at Route 72 and State Street in Hampshire. That's Newman's Corner Pub, your new favorite spot.
Back to the show that keeps your mornings moving. It's the WRMN Morning Show. More talk, more laughs, and probably more trouble. Filled with weird news, listener shout-outs, and just enough structure to stay on the air. It's the WRMN Morning Show. Let's go.
And welcome back to the 7 o'clock hour of the WRMN Morning Show with me, Susie C., and my shrimp Dijon, David Tees. Good morning, David Tees.
Good morning, everybody.
Ooh, it's been such a better morning than yesterday, huh?
Yeah.
We're going to talk more about your belly button modeling career. We just had a really nice conversation off the air about that. But it is the 7 o'clock hour. And per usual, the morning show, including the 7 o'clock hour, is sponsored by the good people at Vasselli Law. Visit their website at jmvchicagolaw.com. That's jmvchicagolaw.com, or call them at 630-931-8225. 630-931-8225. Vasselli Law advising governments, defending communities, proud sponsor of the morning show. And you don't have to be in government to call Jimmy Vasselli. You know, I love that that's his tagline, but he does so much more. So if you need a guy, we got a guy. He's also right upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I think him and Tom hang out in the Boseum and go through all the vintage toys and check that out. But so it is a 7:07. You've got about another minute or so to get your shout outs in on the text line 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410, or throw it right up on the YouTube. Because this is the time of the morning that we shout out our first shifters. First one in, let's go. We are starting out today. I meant to add. Oh, I did add it. Okay, other page. 1,784 prayers. 1,784 prayers, and Lord knows we need them. So let's reset. I am ready. First one in, the gorgeous and beautiful Miss Linda Carter. She's like the sweetest soul. She really is. Good morning, Susie Q. Welcome back to Wednesday morning. Have a blessed day and keep the faith. And she sends lots of prayers. Lawnmower Chris, you know what? I'm going to agree with you. We were talking about how weird we felt yesterday because of the moon. And he said it's the moon alignment with the planets thing, which I believe because the night before we had all the planets aligned one way, all in a row, and we didn't get to see them. That was like Saturday. And then he said last night he got the crazy coyote concerts. I love listening to the coyotes. There was one time I walked out of Newman's and there's forest, there's woods like across the street and then kind of maybe a half mile away in the back. And there were 2 packs of coyotes. One would, be baying and howling, and then the other one would answer back. I stood outside at like 1 a.m. for a good 15 minutes listening because I was like so intrigued. I wonder what they're saying. We got better eats over here. No, we do. They were like the Sharks and the Jets, like fighting. So thank you for that, Lawnmower Chris. I appreciate that. Eric says, good morning to both of you. Happy Wednesday to my favorite WRMN 1410 radio morning show. Sending lots of loves, hugs, and blessings. And right back at you, Eric. We appreciate that. Then, of course, your beautiful daughter comes in. Hello and good morning. From Katrina and Elgin. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. She sends us her cup of coffee. She's probably drinking it with honey and creme brulee. That's typically what she does. Love her. Now we are back to the YouTube. And of course, somehow, some way, there's a setting that Hector Soto has. He says, good morning, David, Susie C, and the first shifters from Hector, Nini Rose, Jeremiah, and Uncle Boom Boom in the house. Jeremiah, how you doing in school, buddy? You doing good? Staying away from the huzz? Hanging on to the Riz? Not being unk? How's it going? We haven't heard from you in a little bit. Usually you text in once in a while. Keith K, our little awesome, he's our awesome ninja. He flies in, makes a comment. Sometimes he'll make a second comment. But good morning, Keith K. He says, have an awesome Wednesday, first shifters. Pam says, good morning, firsties. Bad moon rising leftovers. Agreed. It was weird. Hector, the restaurant's going to open. I'm going to push it out a couple weeks and say in April because we're just sitting on our hands waiting for the paperwork, which everything's approved. But you know how government goes. Hey, we got your liquor license. Now we have to send it to you. We have your food handler's license. Now we got to send it to you. So we're working on it. And believe me, you guys will be the first to know. It'll be breaking news, at least for me, because I'm super excited. John Guiney comes in and says, good morning, first shifters. And I do really like his no nickname John bad joke of the day. Kind of pertains to the saying I found online, which I really liked. Miss Linda Carter says, good morning to all of you. Have a blessed day and keep the faith. And then you get your very own David Teese.
Thank you.
And then related to the joke. So, John Guiney, I will read that comment after I read the joke. Fast Eddie, hey, all, it's hump day. Take care. And again, I know you were bummed you missed Rose Blake yesterday, but I will remember to text that to you. Let me note to self. Text Fast Eddie. Gotcha. Then I'll go home and go, what was I supposed to text him? But I'll remember. Todd says he heard that David Teese is a real ass. LOL. Yeah. And I said LOL on purpose.
Yeah.
And then, so we were talking about superstitions and things, and you were saying how a lot of the tradesmen don't wear their rings.
Mm-hmm.
Fast Eddie says you lose a finger if you're an electrician and wear a wedding ring because it can short out and just burn your finger right off. Again, Bob Mariner, who sidekicked with me on Big Top Sports the night we filled in for Derek Geyer. That was so fun. I think I'm gonna one day just pop in here when I know Bob's on and the three of us, because it was a good time. Bob was such a good sport.
On Big Top Sports.
On Big Top. Yes, he was a good sport on Big Top Sports. Todd says rings are not superstitious in the trades. It's real. I've seen people lose fingers or had to have their rings cut off when their fingers got smashed. I have seen that, and that is terrifying. Downtown Jose says, hello, dynamic duo and first shifters. Fire trusty Eddie Saunders says, good morning. Oop, I lost him. There he goes. Good morning, first shifters. Let's have a fire safe day. Enjoy the ramblings of Susie and David. We do ramble sometimes. It does happen. Absolutely, Hector Soto. Hashtag not that hard. And Todd, absolutely no big plate of celery. Nobody wants that. Bob says y'all should get in on the infused Malort game at Newman's. That's going to be a no, a hard no, because yuck. Ken Husky, did you delete your? He did. He had some really good. Ken Husky, why did you delete those? He had some really good superstitions that I wanted to read, and now they're gone. He took them down. Ken, I wanted to read those.
Yeah, bring those back up, Ken.
Yeah, those were great. I even said at Ken Husky, these are great. Nancy, good morning, Nance. Thanks again for the dog food. She says, good morning, happy hump day and blessings on your day. MR2, Mike Reed, good morning, everyone. Be careful driving around. It is pretty foggy out. So apparently it is still foggy. He's doing good. Thanks for asking. He's hooked on TikTok and his girl. Oh, hold up, Hector. Back up. Jeremiah has a girlfriend.
What?
We need to talk about this. Jeremiah, I need to know. And Bob Mariner, yes. Definitely need to co-host with me again. Yeah, we'll have a blast. And Todd says the chili cook-off, he wants to know when that is. That is this Sunday at Newman's. If you're a last-minute entry, we'll take you. But right now I think we have 6 or 7. Typically we have 16 to 20. Yeah. I'm really shocked at how quiet it is. But if you're going to bring one in, it has to be at the bar at noon, hot, and in a crock pot ready to go. The judging will start at 1, and as soon as the judges have their last dish of chili, we'll be putting it out for again, we take it out of the crock. Everything's hidden, so nobody knows whose chili is whose, and we put it out for the public vote, the popular vote.
Did you put me down? I'm going to enter.
You are?
Yeah,
Done.
Samantha's going to be a judge, right?
Yeah, she's going to be a judge.
Okay.
And all right, you're in, so that's
and I think Butch is jumping in, too. When he should be back from Missouri today or tomorrow.
Let me know.
That boy can cook.
Okay, well, let me know. So that's got us up to 8 or 9, which is making me happy. Okay.
I'm sure Butch would do it. Yeah.
Good, because that's making me very happy. So, yeah. Let me see. Today, don't forget, at 8 o'clock, we've got Dean from Anderson Humane. And he just sent me a bunch of doggos and a kitty cat that are going to be sponsored. We are heading into the quarter-hour break. When we come back, we will be doing, we'll do the toast and jam again. We'll talk about the weather, a little bit of news. We definitely need to talk about the whole belly button. Like, when do you retire as a belly button model? Is there a certain age? Is there something that goes on with your belly button? So we'll have to talk about that when we come back. But I'm super excited. Oh, there's Doggo Dory. Oh, and sourdough. Who doesn't need a pupper whoppers named sourdough?
Wow.
Oh, baby. Stay tuned for that at 8 o'clock.
All right. We'll be back after this short break.
Kick off your weekend with a little flair. It's Dino's Night Out, every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM. Dino brings you the best of the Fox Valley's entertainment scene. Live music, local artists, street festivals, great eats, and the personalities behind them. If it's happening, Dino's talking about it. And bringing the spotlight is none other than the legendary Arcada Theater, located at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles. Catch dinner, drinks, and a show, all under one historic roof. So whether you're making plans or just love to know what's hot, make it a date with Dino's Night Out, Fridays, 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM, or stream it live at WRMN1410.com. Dino's Night Out, powered by the Arcada Theater, where Fox Valley comes to play.
Do you ever crave a delicious treat, but that pesky guilt lingers over you? Well, you can have your dessert and eat it too. Desserts that's gluten-free, keto, vegan, and actually delicious. Yes, we're serious. At Desserts Without Regrets, located in Gilbert's, we bake for people who read labels. Custom cookies, celebration cakes, and treats made with clean ingredients and zero guilt. No walk-ins, because great dessert takes planning. Pre-order only at dessertswithoutregrets.com or call Daria at 312-610-9033. That's Desserts Without Regrets, because dessert should never be a regret.
For a little lighthearted lawlessness on Sunday afternoons, listen to Handle on the Law from 4 to 7 p.m. Handle on the Law is a unique combination of useful legal advice and outrageous handle remarks. Whether you're talking about Big Brother, big business, big legal problems, or Big Macs, you'll rarely find Bill without an opinion. His rapid-fire commentary gives listeners the information they crave in the way they crave it. It's Handle on the Law, Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low, and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability, or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Ever tried balancing a dozen eggs in one hand while hopping on one foot? Or maybe juggling cats while riding the unicycle? Sounds ridiculous, right? But guess what? That's exactly what texting while driving is like. Your human brain only has the capacity to focus on one thing at a time. So when you're behind the wheel, give driving your undivided attention.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the morning show here on WRMN 1410 AM, Studio 14 at 14 Douglas Avenue.
You know, I typically go back after that break and I always say, good morning to Bernice. Good morning to Inez. Good morning to Denny, but I think Denny's at breakfast. Also to One Finger Johnny. And Frankie and Carmela. I hope your whole family's feeling better. They all got walloped with the flu. So they have not heard the No Nickname John bad joke of the day in the last few days. So poor kiddos, poor everybody.
All right.
Downtown Jose says happy hump day for shifters. You all have a great day. Yeah.
We got some callers already.
Well, let's go. Let's
They're
see who's
waking up.
calling. Good morning.
Here we go.
Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Why did you take those down? Those were great. I wanted to read those.
I heard somebody speak ill of me.
Who spoke ill of you? No one spoke ill of you. I literally was.
You said you took those things down.
Yeah, you took them down. I wanted to read them.
I did. Well, I got a better one.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. To begin with, we probably should have waited till next Friday to do these superstitious things. Friday the 13th. But the other thing is, you said you're hearing coyotes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the other thing is, you said you're hearing coyotes.
Yes. 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 Yes.
You know why?
Probably mating season.
There you go.
Ah.
Yeah, we're at the height of the mating season for coyotes.
And skunks. Skunks till the end of March.
And the males are very territorial, and they're letting it be known, stay out of my backyard.
Yep. I could listen to them. It's so cool. And first, when they first start out, like if it's the whole pack, they kind of start out like kids laughing. You're like, what are the kids doing out at like 3 a.m.? And then all of a sudden, like, oh, those are howling coyotes. They're very cool. There's a lot out by me. I don't know about so much here in the big city of Elgin, but yeah.
Oh, we have a lot. We have a lot of coyote, yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Now, I can't believe this, but, some of these superstitions realistically probably don't exist anymore. But at one time in France, it was good luck if you stepped into dog poop. But you had to do it with your left foot.
Wow. That's interesting. And I wonder where that came from. I'll have to try and see if I could find the origin.
I don't know. I like dogs, but I don't own one for that reason.
Mm-hmm. Don't blame you.
Well, I own one, but I very rarely step in dog poop. She does poop, and I do have to clean it up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. When I was a kid, I accidentally fell into a pile of it.
Oh, that would make sense.
And I ran home. This was at the schoolyard across the street. And the kids couldn't see that I fell in it because I went after a kickball that went under a car. Now, back then, the cars sat higher. So the ball rolled all the way under the car into the street gutter, and I bent down to get the ball. And when I got up from head to toe, I was loaded.
Wow.
And
I
ran home 2 blocks to my mom, and she put a blanket around me, made me take all the clothes off. I think she burned those clothes. There was no way that she was going to. But
you don't want to put that in your washing machine.
She put me in the bathtub and called the school and said I'd be a little late, and the kids didn't know any different. And so, if they had seen that happen to me, they would have never let me forget it.
Oh no, you would have been teased mercilessly.
Oh yeah.
You did the right thing running home.
But the smell stayed with me.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Not a good experience.
Bless you, David Teese.
Thank you. That had to be a big
if
pile.
If you go to France, you can practice that for good luck, I guess.
Yeah, you can make sure you're always leading with your left foot near the dog poop. Well, you're gonna sneeze. You said your allergies were bad.
I know.
David Teese is like sneezing up a storm. Pretty funner.
The other one I put up there was in the Philippines. They believe it's bad luck if you go home right after a wake.
Oh.
They make a pit stop, probably some restaurant, and then go home because they believe they don't want to take possible evil spirits with them into their home.
See, when I read that, I thought the way it read, I thought like it. You shouldn't leave right after the wake, meaning, all right, so then does everybody sit around, look at each other like, all right, who's the first one that's going to go? Because we don't know what the proper time is. But that's interesting because then you want to leave those evil spirits elsewhere. Yep. See, those are good ones. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to remember that when you have your restaurant.
Yes.
That go there before you go home.
Yes, you can bring the spirits to my restaurant. It's good because I talk to the spirits.
Now you haven't announced exactly where this is.
It's downtown Genoa, right on 72 Main Street. Mm-hmm. Can't miss it. 133 West Main Street. It's going to be called Mangiamos on Main, which means let's eat. The chefs are in there working tirelessly, perfecting all the dishes. We did a tasting, and it was very good. They're working on their pizza. They're doing a little, I know, they've been talking to our listener, Todd.
On the radio, working as a bartender, working as a tavern owner, restaurant owner. You have a ball. You are a ball of energy.
It keeps me out of trouble. You know what? I do have a lot of energy.
What about
but I
me?
do take time for me.
What about me? I'm on the morning show. I'm a plumber. I'm a belly button model.
I know, and almost soon to be a bum.
Yeah, I do stuff with the seniors
model.
in Elgin Township. Man, I mean, what am I? Just chopped liver over here?
Right now you are.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Ken. We appreciate you.
I now that you mentioned it, Dave, I didn't even think about you being there next.
Hey, thanks, Ken.
Tuesday.
Yeah. I'm just over here quietly.
You're right. Here we go. 3-point turn. Makes me crazy.
You know your place.
Yes, we all do. We all know our
Samantha puts him in his place daily.
Okay. Have a good day.
You too, Ken. Thank you. We appreciate it.
We got a little time. We still have another caller. Do we take it? Or?
Take it.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll go back to the break.
We got like 2 minutes.
Hello,
Good
caller.
morning, caller. Who this?
Hey, good morning.
It's Miss Linda Carter. Good morning, sunshine.
Hey, I was just sitting here laughing when y'all was talking about the left hand having a rainfall. I just bust out laughing. That's the only time I get a rainfall when my Social Security check comes. Like yesterday, my hand was itching.
See, and it was your right hand, correct?
Yeah, my left hand. I remember they said.
Oh, that's right. Left hand, you get money. Right hand, you pay money.
Yeah, but I said, that's the only time I be getting a rainfall. Even when I used to work, my hand used to itch. That was payday. I ain't seen a rainfall yet.
No, and we definitely need it. All right, Miss Linda, we'll be back. Sorry to cut you off, honey.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Okay, then bye.
All right. I guess we'll be back after this break.
We'll be right back with the No Nickname John Bedchick of the day.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock sharing stories that were in the Elgin Courier News on March 4th, 1926. With the success of a new well producing 1 million gallons of water a day, the city is assured of a total of 5,500,000 gallons a day throughout the summer, or more than enough to assure an adequate supply regardless of any emergency. This, in effect, is the report of Commissioner L.C. Volberding, in charge of the Water Department, who today pronounced his completion of a series of tests on the new well located at North State and Washington Streets. The well is but 50 feet deep and produces 800 gallons a minute. The water is palatable and soft. The laboratory tests now being made are expected to prove it entirely fit for table use. The new supply will be inducted into the city main in 6 weeks. Members of the canine population of Elgin are coming in for considerable complaint made to the police department. Recently, a pair of amiable police dogs were accused of stealing from hen coops and also accused of stealing sandwiches from the hands of small children. Numerous complaints that stray dogs have attacked people have also been made. K.H. Schrank, 436 Raymond Street, complained this morning that dogs in his neighborhood were stealing his chickens. Officers have made repeated investigations. If the complaints continue, a general cleanup of stray or unattached dogs will be made, police warn.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.org.
Elgin isn't just a city. It's a community built on connection, innovation, and opportunity. And at the heart of it all is the Elgin Chamber of Commerce. For over a century, the Elgin Chamber has helped local businesses grow, connecting entrepreneurs, advocating for progress, and inspiring the leaders of tomorrow. Whether you're a new business just starting out or an established company looking to expand, the Elgin Chamber is your partner for success. Join a powerful network of leaders making a difference in our community every day. Together, we're shaping the future of Elgin, one connection at a time. Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce, where business and community grow together. Call now, 847-741-5660, or go to info@elginchamber.com. Contact Carol Gieske.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. Today, patchy fog with a slight chance of rain showers. Mostly cloudy, highs near 47. Tonight, a slight chance of rain showers, then areas of fog with a low around 40. Thursday brings cloudy skies with a high near 48. Currently, it's 35 and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Whether you're still waking up or still awake from last night, we got you. Mornings just got a whole lot more interesting. This is how you do radio. Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show.
And welcome back to the 7:30 half hour of the WRMN Morning Show with me, Susie C., and my co-host and shrimp de Jean, David Teese. Good morning, David.
Good morning, everybody.
This is the time of the day where we do our morning shout-outs. Frankie and Carmela, I'm glad you're heading back to school. They were sick. And Frankie, she is a wrestler. Right now, she took first at sectionals and is currently ranked second in the state for her weight class. Whoop,
wow, good job,
Carmela, if you're in any sports or anything, you can let me know because I'll announce those too. 7:35. This morning's show is sponsored by Vasselli Law. The good folks at Vasselli Law, you can visit their website at jmvchicagolaw.com or give them a call at 630-931-8225. Advising governments, defending communities, and typically a proud sponsor of this morning's show. I'm sure there's times where it's like, what am I doing? I keep saying, when did this start? I didn't used to say, it's driving me crazy. John Guiney says, we're getting ready. Oh, do we have our Northwest West and Wesley Jr.? They should be swinging by any minute.
I have everything all set up, ready to flip over.
They should be swinging by any moment. And we are here in the Giggle Hut inside the Comedy Dojo where my comedic sensei has schooled me on telling jokes. And when No Nickname John sends the bad jokes in, remember, the worse the joke, the better the score. If you hate it, it's a 10. If you love it, it's a 1. I know that's confusing, but we like to keep you on your toes. And if you like the delivery, obviously 10 is the best. Feel free. I'm going in today with 235 10s, and it's only March. So some of them were pity, but I'll take pity. I'm not, it doesn't, it's kind of like sometimes when, last year when the White Sox won occasionally, it was a W. We'll take it. Doesn't say crappy W. But they've been doing good. Congratulations to our very own Derek Showman, who is the batting coach for the Chicago White Sox, and they seem to be doing pretty good this year.
Yeah,
I know it's preseason. We'll not get excited, but way to go, Derek Showman.
Yeah, there you go.
So let us get to the No Nickname John bad joke of the day. He says, good morning, first shifters.
Today is March 4th. I asked my new girlfriend when her birthday was. She said March 4th. So I've been marching for an hour, and she still hasn't told me. And that, I didn't read it until because I had the March 4th thing. And then he says, there they are. He says, related to the joke, Sally doesn't know about my new girlfriend. As if that was the case, he wouldn't be here.
All right.
Good morning, Northwest Wesson Wesley Jr.
He's got his phone. He's recording us.
He is.
Yeah,
here we go. Go for it.
Ready? Here's number one.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
Number two.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
And number three.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
Gentlemen, we appreciate you coming by every morning. I hope you guys have a great day. I see you, buddy, and go learn something good today so you are better tomorrow. We'll see it. Look at the Riz. That boy's got such Riz. I love it.
He's ready to go. Go to school.
All right, we are going to start checking okay. Let's see. Dean DeLaley says, hey, Susie, David T., first shifters, and all listeners. Halfway through the week, if it's not going too well, you still have the other half to fix it. Morning show is a good start. Be safe and be kind. Absolutely, Dino. 9 from downtown Jose, 9 on delivery, 9 on the joke. Todd, the Russian judge, gives me a 6.9. Eddie Saunders, fire trustee, gives me a 9. And Steven says, oof, that was a groaner for sure. He gives the joke a 15 and me a 9. John Guiney gives it an 8. I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
This was a tough one.
I give it a 7, and I give you your delivery a 10 because the delivery was good, but the joke was kind of funny, you know.
March 4th, baby, and Big Mike gives me a 10. Yeah, I took a picture, and it was funny because I took this picture prior to reading the bad joke. I screenshot it off of Facebook, and I'm definitely going to post it. It says March 4th, the only day of the year that's also a command. March 4th. Leave behind what didn't serve you. Walk boldly into everything that is waiting. I love that. I love that so much. So, March 4th, everybody, leave all the crap behind you. Do we have another caller?
No callers right now.
Okay, I thought we did when you were looking at the phone. I just wanted to be sure we didn't. Phone lines are open, 847-931-1410. You can come on in and let's chat. Or you can drop us a comment on the chat line, 505-926-1410. Or, of course, you can do it on the YouTube. And thank you, DJ Buddy James and the girls, for that 10. And Ken Husky says, David, in India, it is bad luck to sneeze only once. That's why you should force a second one.
Oh, trust me, after I eat, I have my mom's disease where I sneeze 4, 5, 6 times. She does that. She gave that to me.
My record is 17.
Really?
It was awful. Yeah, I had to pull over off the side of the road to finish. But they say, you remember when, and this is a superstition that came about years ago. Do you know why people say God bless you when you sneeze?
I think I was told this once, but go ahead.
Because they feel back in the day, they felt like when you sneezed, you were releasing demons. And by saying God bless you, it wouldn't allow the demons to come back in. And good morning, Brendan.
He's up.
He is up. Everybody say good morning to Brendan. Hopefully, Brendan, you're having your coffee at your favorite Dunkin' in South Elgin. What's the weather looking like? Let's do a quick update on the weather.
While I'm looking it up, Brendan's waking up. He's going, I'm waking up, so you better get my coffee started. Sorry.
Todd says to Ken, and this is so funny. I was thinking the same thing. He says, at our age, are you crazy? You must change, or are you nuts? Might have to change your pants or throwing them out, or you throw out your back when you sneeze that many times. That has happened.
Yeah, I did that too.
I have sneezed, like on sneeze number 13. Give me some slack, Jack.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Hold on
a second. Yeah, I got the slack, Jack. Hold on a second.
He's ready.
Got me some slack, Jack.
He's ready.
Got me some slack, Jack.
I love it. But
I'm on my game.
I know you are on your game. I'm like, this is awesome.
Smoke it.
I've seen people sneeze. I've seen people bend over to tie their shoe. I've seen people. One of my friends went to reach for the shampoo in the shower, locked up his back. He couldn't walk for 4 days. His poor wife was like, "What can I do?" He's like, "Nothing." So, yeah, but it's good to sneeze. How do people do the little...
Yeah,
and they're like, I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
I'd blow my eardrums out. If you have never heard me sneeze, it's I'm not one of those little sneeze. No.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat your 3 fries, and then I'm going to let a sneeze rip.
Yeah, you're like, what?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
No.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when I learned that when I get my age, I actually bend over a little bit to sneeze so I don't pop that back like I did once.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I do that, I look at Samantha and go, that part of the floor is clean. Don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I cross my legs for obvious reasons.
You women. Boy, you got problems. 32 degrees right now. Real feel is 33. We're catching up, getting back to even. Once again, we're going up to a high of 52. Partly cloudy, a little bit mostly cloudy, but then a low of 39 tonight with areas of fog, reduced visibility, and occasional rain. You might wake up in the morning with a thunderstorm.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
So it's been pretty nice. I mean, I haven't even really been sleeping with the heat on in the bedroom at all. I got all the blankets. It's nice. 52, it's good. Good day to go out and pick up dog poop. And if you step in it, make sure you use your left foot first.
I got a question to ask Ken, though, really quickly while in the air. It was all over, covered all over. Did he fall into a St. Bernard poop?
I don't know. Maybe a horse?
Yeah.
I think he was sliding under the car to get the ball because it went under, and it was probably there and just smeared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, Karen. I appreciate the 10. So far, I've gotten 4 10s. We are getting close to that quarter-hour break. When we come back, we're going to talk a little more about you being a belly button model. Thank you, Brendan. He sent me a 10. And then we're going to get ready to have Dean from Anderson Humane. We're going to spotlight some little doggos and a kitty. Let's see, who are we spotlighting? We are going to spotlight, Corona, Polka Dot, who's a kitty cat, Sourdough, who is the cutest little puppers. But I got to tell you, Dory, if I had room, I'd be looking at Dory. And Joshua. So those are what we're going to be sponsoring, or we're going to be talking about today with Dean. I think the new segment is going to be called Susie Saves, because I don't know if David's going to stay my co-host forever and ever, hopefully. But and we're going to talk about animals with Dean from Anderson Humane that are needing homes. And I want to find out if they're looking for fosters or if they're looking. I have so many questions. So stay tuned. We're going to go to our quarter-hour break. We will be right back.
Yeah, we got a few seconds here, though. And he's actually just entered the waiting room.
Oh, good. So that's good.
That's
He's
getting
ready.
all set up here. And, so we're getting ready to do that. And I guess we will get this started up here.
All right. 7:45. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Lots more to talk about. So stay tuned.
If you have been charged with driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs in Cook County, DuPage County, or Lake County, Illinois, call the law office of Mark Sheblow at 773-775-5050. That's 773-775-5050. Attorney Mark Sheblow has over 29 years of law experience handling DUI defense, traffic violations, CDL violations, and Secretary of State driver's license reinstatement hearings. All aspects of your case will be examined in order to find evidence that may help your case, especially the statutory summary suspension of your driving privileges. If your breath alcohol concentration level at the time of the DUI arrest is 0.08 or more, then the summary suspension of your driver's license begins 46 days after the arrest. Time is a crucial factor in challenging the summary suspension of your driver's license. Our law office is located at 5945 North Elston Avenue in Chicago. That's 5945 North Elston Avenue in Chicago. And again, our office phone number is 773-775-5050.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the better business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
I'm Danielle Penman, a registered nurse, conservative Republican, and longtime resident of St. Charles running for state senator. I'm focused on cutting taxes, supporting law enforcement, and holding Springfield accountable. Because Illinois families deserve better.
Paid for by Friends for Danielle Penman.
Hi, this is Sherry Aschenbrenner, Vice President of Dementia Friendly Elgin Area. Everyone knows somebody living with dementia. Caregivers and friends of those with dementia are always welcome at our Elgin Area Memory Cafe, always the second Tuesday of every month at 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. at the South Elgin Public Works Building, 1000 Bowes Road in South Elgin. Also, Dementia Friendly Elgin Area gives free 20-minute dementia awareness trainings to local businesses, church groups, to bunco groups. Just invite us. If you'd like to get put on Sherry's senior email blast list, please email us at dfelist@gmail.com. Also, you can go and visit our website at dementiafriendlyelginarea.org.
Tune in to Sherry's Senior Moments radio show on the second Thursday of each month at 9:05 a.m. until 10 a.m. on WRMN AM 1410, WRMN Radio app, or WRMN Radio on YouTube. That's Sherry's Senior Moments, providing resources and information for our seniors in the community.
Morning. We got a couple of callers that we'll take quick before we get to our Zoom with Dean from Anderson Humane. It is 7:50. Let's see who is on the phone. We got to make them quick. Good morning, caller. Who dis?
David.
Hi, David. How are you?
Hanging in there. So, yeah, no superstitions, but just general fear of just paranoia and fear of the unknown. But we can help that if we just think about our steps like the Bible shows, not just rush into stuff, and pray. And, there's a lot of things we could do to help the process along. Have a good day.
All right, thanks, David. Have a good day.
Okay.
That was fast.
That was quick. All right, caller. Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Morning, Susie. Morning, David.
Morning, sidekick.
Yeah, superstition. I also won't go under a ladder. I'm afraid to go under a ladder.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's just dangerous for everybody.
If it's like really icy out, then I won't go out. Afraid of ice. Walk really careful.
Afraid of ice?
Yeah, I don't like ice. I don't want to slip and fall.
Good point.
I've fallen on ice before.
Okay. I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody said the big one. Cats. Black cats.
Hello.
Hi, beloved. How are you?
Okay.
And what about you? Any superstitions?
One is that bad things can happen on Friday the 13th.
I've had my birthday on Friday the 13th. Nothing bad happens. It's all good.
Oh, boy. Well, with me, it was Friday the 13th, and I was on a chair trying to put a light bulb inside a light fixture on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
The light bulb was hit by the thing that hangs down, smashed it in my hand, and then it smashed on the floor.
Oh. Was that human error or superstition?
I just twitched, and it happened because sometimes my body twitches out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Very interesting. Well, those are good superstitions. You guys got big plans for today?
Not really for me, except for Bible study tonight.
Okay. Well, that's a good one. All right. Well, you ladies have a wonderful day.
Yep. Here's Sidekick Susan.
All righty.
Love you downtown, Jose. See you later at the laundromat.
You got a date at the laundromat. I love it. All right. You guys.
Keep me company.
Oh, that's very sweet. All right. You have a great day, ladies. We'll talk soon.
Absolutely.
All right.
Hey, you got to get...
Your mic's not up. Okay.
Yeah, because I thought I was going to sneeze again here. You got to get your friend to get back into the waiting room here because he's disappeared.
Oh, he will. He'll come back.
He'll be back on.
He's a professional at this. He's not his first Zoom meeting.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the people haven't said anything about the black cat walking in front of you. And what's the other one? Is it salt?
Throw salt over your shoulder if you spill it. My friend Linda has a good one, like no shoes or purses on the table ever is bad luck. But I also think that's because, sometimes you set your purse on the floor. Mm-hmm. It's yucky. Your shoes sometimes can be yucky. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked to our bus driver that walked by out there.
Oh, did you? I saw you. And what's he up to?
Well, he's doing his walk. I said, hi, Mr. Bus Driver. I said, we always mention you when you walk on by and on the radio here. And he's like, so he's going to start listening to us. I said, hey, put us on YouTube. Watch us on video while you're driving the bus.
Oh, yeah, because that's brilliant.
Yeah,
That's brilliant.
Why not? I mean, come on. We got to get listeners.
Yeah.
We need more. We need many, many, many more because we got a lot now. Why not just add more into there?
Heck yeah. Let's see. Jose says he does not believe in superstitions, and neither does Todd. He said he has none. And DJ Buddy James says he was always told a mirror that faces your bed steals your soul when you sleep. So, well, typically in any room, any bedroom, you're going to have, unless it's like inside your closet or... There's got to be, I'm just picturing an 8x10 room, in your bed. How do you have the mirror not face your bed? So, okay, that's kind of a crazy one.
Leave your closet door closed so that the ghosts don't come out or the demons.
The ghost is.
Yeah, the ghost is. Don't come out. But the one with the mirror facing towards your bed steals your soul. I've never heard of that one before.
No, but that's kind of creepy now. Yeah. And I don't have a mirror in my room, so that's a good thing.
When Samantha faces me... I'm a little bit worried. Her stealing my soul.
She's already stole your soul. In Finland, killing a spider is thought to cause rain the next day.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Never heard of that.
Neither did I. And in the UK, a single magpie, which is a bird, is a sign of poor fortune. Interesting. Okay, and this one's kind of funny. We got like a couple more minutes.
Yeah, we got a couple minutes.
In Germany, if you toast without eye contact, it results in 7 years of bad luck in bed, according to a Reddit user. Which means I have been toasting and not making eye contact.
Well, you're going to have to make that.
Time.
You're going to have to make that change there,
Oh my God.
Yeah. What are you going to do? Stare at people now when you toast them?
That explains a lot. I'm going to be like, look into my eyes before we toast. Here, we're doing a shot. Do not break eye contact. Oh my God, that's hilarious. And also, in Italy and Portugal, walking backwards is thought to show the devil your path and bring misfortune. Ooh, so don't walk backwards in Italy and Portugal. I'll have to remember that.
I don't know why my life is messed up right now.
Ken Husky, there's a good. He says a mirror on the ceiling can steal a moment. Brown chicken, brown cow. In Senegal, sharing travel plans is avoided, as telling other your plans, which you can spoil them. So you don't want to tell people what you're going to do because it could spoil your... Look at Ken being risque.
I know.
He's being all like, I love it. Ken's being risque.
And knowing my luck there, I'd use cheap glue when I glued the mirror up on a ceiling.
Oh,
and it would peel up. Now I got 7 years of bad luck.
7 years. Well, apparently...
And stitches.
You need to like drink to cheers with somebody and not break eye contact. That explains a lot. All right, we're going into the 8 o'clock hour, and we have Dean from Anderson Humane that's going to zoom in. We're going to talk about some puppers and a kitty that need homes. How exciting. And I really want him to bring one in.
Yeah.
Maybe we could talk him into bringing one in one day. And so we're going to talk about that. And then when we're done with that interview, we got a lot more to talk about. 7:58.
And we'll see how this goes.
7:34. Yeah, fingers crossed. David Tease has never done a Zoom meeting, so hang in there. If nothing else, it could be funny.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.
Now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a truck driver in Illinois who was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his CDL, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended the case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety tests as well as the breathalyzer test. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcript from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 8 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by KFC. The Illinois EPA is offering up to $1.5 million in grants for energy efficiency upgrades at publicly owned drinking water treatment plants. Individual awards will range from $50,000 to $500,000. A new Illinois Department of Public Health report finds carbon monoxide exposure cost an average of about 940 emergency room visits and nearly 57 deaths each year. The report examined unintentional carbon monoxide exposures in Illinois from 2019 through 2023. New labor data shows Illinois lost at least 100,000 jobs over the past 6 months. By the end of 2025, more than 300,000 residents were still looking for work, leaving about 1.4 workers competing for each available job in the state. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Pizza's here. Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock sharing stories that were in the Elgin Courier News on March 4th, 1926. With the success of a new well producing 1 million gallons of water a day, the city is assured of a total of 5,500,000 gallons a day throughout the summer, or more than enough to assure an adequate supply regardless of any emergency. This, in effect, is the report of Commissioner L.C. Volberding, in charge of the Water Department, who today pronounced his completion of a series of tests on the new well located at North State and Washington Streets. The well is but 50 feet deep and produces 800 gallons a minute. The water is palatable and soft. The laboratory tests now being made are expected to prove it entirely fit for table use. The new supply will be inducted into the city main in 6 weeks. Members of the canine population of Elgin are coming in for considerable complaint made to the police department. Recently, a pair of amiable police dogs were accused of stealing from hen coops and also accused of stealing sandwiches from the hands of small children. Numerous complaints that stray dogs have attacked people have also been made. K.H. Schrank, 436 Raymond Street, complained this morning that dogs in his neighborhood were stealing his chickens. Officers have made repeated investigations. If the complaints continue, a general cleanup of stray or unattached dogs will be made, police warn.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.com.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. Today, patchy fog with a slight chance of rain showers. Mostly cloudy, highs near 47. Tonight, a slight chance of rain showers, then areas of fog with a low around 40. Thursday brings cloudy skies with a high near 48. Currently, it's 35 and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Did you get a call or message that mentioned Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Firearms are the #1 cause of death among kids, but we know that healthcare workers can make a huge difference. This is why prevention is absolutely critical. It starts with listening to the community, leaning in on those conversations to better inform what is the approach that you want to take. You are the champions for change. You can be the catalyst for integrating firearm injury prevention strategies into your practice and really benefiting your community. Let's agree to agree that we all have a role to play in ending this crisis.
You're back. We're back. It's the WRMN Morning Show on WRMN 1410 AM.
And welcome to the 8 o'clock hour of the WRMN Morning Show. You are here with me, Susie C., and my host, Shrimp de Jean, David Tees. Oh, and we are about to talk to Dean from Anderson Humane, and we're going to spotlight some doggos and a kitty that needs homes with, today's, we're calling it Susie Saves. So good morning, Dean. Can you hear us?
Good morning. We hear you great. I'm here with Lasha Percival.
Hi.
And we have some great pets to talk about today.
That's Dory, isn't it?
This is Dory.
Oh,
She's a 1.5-year-old terrier mix, and she is just, as you can see, the sweetest little dog here. We think she's potty trained. She's been really great here in the kennels and walks great, and pays a lot of attention to you, right, Lasher?
She's probably going to be super easy to train. She just watches me every time I
She's very food motivated.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
baby.
She is going to be a star.
Now,
if anyone's interested in adopting Dory, all you have to do is they can stop in at the shelter. We open at noon today. It's first come, first serve, but she's going to be a great family pet.
So are you strictly looking for adopters? Or are you looking for fosters as well?
We are always looking for fosters. Now, Dory's available, and I think she's got a good shot at finding a home, so we'd like to keep her here for our, kind of our show floor for people to find. But we've got lots of other animals coming in. At any given time, we'll have half our population in foster homes. That's up to 400 animals.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And, for anybody who's looking to adopt, go to the shelter, spend some time with the dog you're interested in, take the dog for a walk, because you allow them to take dogs for walks, correct?
Well, yes, we do. If they go to our website, they can sign up. There's a few rules around this. We want to be prepared for that. But they can come in, they can volunteer here and take the dogs for walks. Or we have a doggy day out program where they sign up and, they let us know they're coming and they can take them to the forest preserve, to their house, out in public, get the dogs a break from the shelter, and maybe find their forever home.
Well, I was going to say that would be a great thing to spend the day with a dog that you're interested in, because not everybody is compatible with every dog, or your home situation isn't compatible with every dog. So to me, the more time you can spend with a dog or a cat that you think you're interested in, the better. Oh, Dory is beautiful. She's such a good girl. Hi, Dory. And she looks like she's pretty food motivated, so she looks like she'd be easy to teach.
Food motivated really means that they're going to be, easier to train. So here comes our next one. It's sourdough.
Oh my God, I was so excited to see sourdough too. What is sourdough? What is her mix? Do you know?
Anybody's guess.
Can you put her face?
What do you think?
Can you put her face close up to the camera? I really need you guys to see sourdough. Oh, look, she's even got the little push button on top of her head.
She's a push start.
Oh, she's beautiful.
I'm going to put her down. She's pretty little for 6 months, so a lot of people are looking for dogs and aren't going to get too large, so she might be a really good choice for
What is she, about 25 pounds, maybe 30 pounds?
Oh, I would say more like maybe 15.
Oh, wow, she's little.
Yeah, she's a little.
Oh.
So it's great for someone that's looking for that smaller pet for their home.
And she's how old?
6 months.
6 months. Oh,
Puppy.
she's the cutest little pupper whoppers. How?
One of the things we take, hundreds of owner surrenders each year, but she actually came from a under-resourced shelter in Michigan.
Okay.
So from neighboring states, Oklahoma, Texas as well. Under-resourced shelter, meaning that she might not have had a good outcome if we didn't pull her and bring her in. So you're literally saving her life by adopting her.
Yeah. And look you see, so if you're interested in dogs and you're watching, a shelter is a very, very hard place for a dog to live. So if a dog is that happy living in a shelter situation, imagine that dog on your couch, in your bed, cuddled up in a loving home situation. Because is it not really stressful for a dog to be, and typically in a shelter, even though your shelter could be the most perfect, pristine, calm, comfortable, it is stressful for most dogs.
We were talking about fostering. No matter what we do for enrichment to make them comfortable here, it is not as good as being in somebody's home. And you are right. Some of these pets come from homes, they've been in homes for 2-3 years. They're used to a little bit quiet or a certain routine, and they come here. And we do a great job with enrichment, but it's loud. You can probably hear the dogs barking in the background. There's lots of activity, people walking on, so they're kind of amped all day. And she's this cute right now. You're absolutely right. I mean,
Oh, somebody's talking. Yeah, if you go to the shelter and you see a dog that's maybe quiet in the corner, that could just mean that that dog is having a stressful moment. That doesn't mean that that's that dog's personality. So it's a good idea to take the dog for a day and see what it's like not there. But for me, seeing these dogs as comfortable as they are and happy as they are, being in a shelter situation just makes me think, my God, how would they be in someone's home? Oh, they'd be the best lovey-doveys ever.
You mentioned something really important, and that's the time that it takes for a dog to decompress, or cats, right, in your home. And it can take up to 6 months before they are truly settled in personality. So, it takes them 3 weeks just to settle in, then 3 months before they're starting to go, okay, this is me, and then a good 6 months before.
Right, I'm not leaving. Well, and that's the other thing, is I think sometimes people expect I'm going to go to the shelter, and I'm going to get a dog, and I'm going to rescue this dog, and I'm going to get it home, and everything's going to be perfect, and the dog's never going to pee in the house, and the dog's never going to have an accident and never chew, and that's so not true, because they don't know your rules. They don't know how to find the door to let you know that they have to go out. And typically in a shelter situation, most dogs pee in their kennel because you can't be with them 24/7. So once you get them home, you start teaching them, hey, this is the door to go out. They start learning right away. But I always hate when people get a dog home and they're going to expect perfection from minute one. They take work. And they take love.
The best thing you can do, one of the most frequent things we hear for returns for dogs, and especially when they're purchased, adopted as a puppy, and it's a year later and they don't take the training classes. Training classes are so important. Socialization, it's good to learn those basic manners so they can be a good citizen in your home. And we have those programs here. You can sign up for our puppy training classes and our adult training classes. You want them to get off to a good start. As a matter of fact, this year we cut our training class prices in half following our low-cost clinic model. So for $75, you're getting that 6-week training class, and that doesn't cover our costs. But we think it's that important to get them off to a good start.
One other thing I want to mention really, really quick is research your breed. If you are a senior and you aren't capable of going out for long walks, do not rescue a working breed. They need lots of work. So before you go or you find a dog that you're really interested in, kind of research that breed a little bit so you kind of have an idea of what you're getting into. Sorry, I always push that because I think that's so important.
That's so, you're right, that is so important. And we have counselors that are going to have a great conversation with whoever comes in to adopt and kind of guide them to what's right with their situation, their family. To your point, if you're a senior, think about adopting a senior pet. Right? Usually they're a little slower. Usually they're real well trained. So, it's a great thing for them to do a senior.
Is that Joshua?
This is Joshua. He's only 4 months. And he came to us from Louisiana. So he's a Louisiana pup. And what do we think for him, Vanessa? What's his breed?
Well, he's a mix for sure. He came from a litter of 7, and every one of them looked different. I'm going to say there's probably some pit bulls, some Catahoula, maybe some bull terrier with that nose.
Oh, yeah, maybe a little hound, but bull terrier, I think you're right.
He's handsome.
Yeah, a lot of feet, so maybe some lab.
Oh, he's going to be a good swimmer.
Maybe he wants to swim.
All right.
Oh, he's so handsome. So what are your adoption fees like starting at? I know each dog might be different. I know puppies are more, seniors are less. But what do your adoption fees, let's say, start, low end, high end? It doesn't have to be specific, but approximately.
We even have some waived fee dogs for very specific dogs. If they have some training or they've been here a while, we'll waive the fee for those animals. So that they might be $25, but they will go up if we get, a Shih Tzu puppy in. That we're going to charge a little bit higher adoption fee for them. All the way up to $600-$700. They're going to help offset the costs of those elderly dogs that need surgery to come in. It just helps us pay for everything here, and only 30% of our operating budget come from our fees, our adoption, our low-cost clinic fees. The rest, we are totally reliant on public. helping us out with donations.
I can say, being in rescue, when we get dogs in, we do the Basset Hounds. You and I talked about this. The average cost of getting a dog in, just the average, is probably between $1,000 and $1,300 for a healthy dog. That means dental, spay, neuter, shots, all of those things. Now, add any health issues, some of those could. My dog was one of 11. So just off the bat, those 11 pulled right off the bat was no less than $11,000. And that's with vet discounts. So when people go, oh, it's $350 or, I'm just throwing numbers out there to adopt a dog, you have already spent so much more on that, including food and everything. So, and you're also getting a forever pet. So, if it comes to the adoption fees, they're necessary. They're absolutely necessary.
They are, and to your point, all our animals go home, they're spayed and neutered. They are current on their vaccinations. Sometimes we schedule dentals for them if they're a senior pet through our clinic. We're always backed up on that, but we'll get them scheduled in for a dental if that's necessary. And they've had a thorough checkout. So, and they get a free vet visit in one of our partner clinics to get that assessment, because we really want them to establish a relationship with a reputable,
I'm so excited. Is that Polka Dot?
This is Polka Dot. She's our petite mom. She's just a little over a year. She had 7 kittens. All the kittens found homes in 2 days. We're just starting to get in the kitten season, so we're going to see a lot more mamas coming in and babies. Polka Dot is a sweet little gal. She's, you can see, very petite. She's going to stay this little. She obviously has 90 with her, and it's just the love. She came up with, we rescued her from Chicago Animal Control in the city. They needed some help down there, so we brought her up, sent her to a foster home. She had her babies, and the rest is history.
Oh, yeah. She's so sweet.
She's very sweet.
People in Chicago Animal Care and Control, they are inundated out there with cats and kittens, and we do our best to help them. And as Lasha mentioned, we are coming up to kitten season, so talk about the need for fosters. We've got all stages till they're ready to be adopted. And if you have never had a tent full of kittens in your home, so these little pop-up tents, you put it in, you put their living room there, you put their food in there, and they're just wonderful companions for you. We have needles and a baby fed as well. So lots of opportunities for fostering. You can just go to ahconnects.org or stop in with Suffolk here, and we'll get you all set.
Yeah, and I don't think people realize that you can foster cats. I think when people think about fostering animals, they immediately go, oh, I'm going to foster a dog. But you can foster cats, and I know any other animals. Do you have any, birds or lizards or?
Yes, we've got small animals, guinea pigs, birds, parrots, snakes, you name it, from us, rabbits, all in foster. As a matter of fact, we don't have room at the shelter here for our small animal program. So we've got a couple hundred small animals in foster, and that's all foster will bring them in for meet and greets and see if they can find a great match. So that's all done through foster. Yeah, so much opportunity for fostering. It's the only reason that we're allowed to adopt out the 38 to 4,000 animals that we do each year is because of our
up to 4,000. Did you say?
4,000. Last year was over 3,800. The year 2 years ago we did 4,000 dogs, cats, kids, puppies, and about 150 to 250 small animals.
My hats, you are the master. My hat's off to you guys. What a great organization. Now this pupper whopper, that is Corona. Who is this? I'm sorry, you're hard to hear this one.
This is Cloud. She thought it was a cloud. Let me tell you, this baby is so sweet. Yes, they are. Probably a lab mix. I'm not catching what's going on in there, but I can tell you she's super sweet. As you can see.
Puppy kisses.
One of our partners in Louisiana.
And how old is she?
3 months.
3 months. She's a little, she's so calm. I mean, she was a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs when you brought her in, but she's 3 months old. She's a puppy. She is so cute. Oh, who needs a puppy? Come on. Let's get these babies adopted.
We would love to see a rush of WRMN listeners coming in to visit these and all our other adoptable animals that we have both here and at our facility in Bloomingdale. And you can see all our adoptable animals right on our website, ahconnects.org. You'll see a little profile, and it'll give you the location. So if it says they're at South Elgin, you can come in and see it anytime during our adoption hours. If it says Foster around there, give us a call or send us an email. That's actually the fastest. Or give us a call. We'll coordinate getting you in to meet that animal with the foster. If it says Bloomingdale, the address is right on there. You can head out there. They'll be available during their adoption hours, which is the same as ours. And of course, we have cats and many of the pet stores, so you can just visit them anytime they're open as well. We want to make adoption as easy as possible for folks who want good choices. We want to make it easy. Once it's an understandable, it's always an understandable. We will bring them back and find a loving home for them if it doesn't work out for some reason.
Yeah.
There's two sides. We make it easy. We make sure that there's a safety net there.
Yep, you got to be compatible. Oh my gosh, are we going to do this again next week?
Next Wednesday, you're on.
All right, next Wednesday, Susie Saves. Get out there and adopt those dogs. Donate. If you don't want a dog or you don't feel you can have a dog or a cat, donate. Skip a coffee and donate. You can right there. There's a 5. Send that to me. Will you text that to me? Because I'm going to post these pictures of these dogs on our WRMN page, and I'll post that as well. Again, anybody interested? Anderson Humane. They're going to work with you to get you the perfect little doggo or kitty or whatever it is you're looking for. They'll help you walk. They'll walk you through it. They'll make sure that you love it. Oh, Julie Buttram. Which puppy is that? That one's name is Cloud.
This is Cloud.
Cloud, Cloud?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, Julie Cloud, Cloud. And she's not in Bloomingdale. She's in South Elgin, Julie. Fingers crossed. There we go, because she's got a beautiful doodle named Perry, and he's the sweetest boy. So maybe Perry needs a little girlfriend. All right, so until next Wednesday, I will put these pictures all up. I'll put, if you text me that 5K, we'll get that up on the WRMN page. And if anybody's, please go. If nothing else, donate. Skip a coffee and donate. All right, you guys, until next week. Dean, thank you, guys. All right, we'll talk. Oh, my gosh, that was so fun.
And guess what?
What?
We pulled it off.
You did it.
I did it.
David Teese.
Yeah, give me a high five. There we go.
David Teese is the man. Who the man?
I figured it out today. Yeah, I'm the man.
You know what we need to do, though, for next week for them? We have to figure out how to get them some sort of a mic or something so we can hear them better. We'll talk during the week. We'll talk to Sonar or Dino and see if there's something that we can hear them better or clearly that he could clip to his shirt, like those little clippy mics, or maybe he can purchase one, something, or a headset. Because I want to be able to hear them clear. Oh my God, Julie, that Cloud, she is beautiful. She is so beautiful. All right. So that was our Susie Save segment. We're going to be doing that on Wednesdays from about 8 to about 8:30.
Yeah.
Oh, and spotlight some of these babies who needs home. And this morning show is brought to you by Vasselli Law, including this segment. If you want to sponsor this segment, this Susie Saves segment, there's a way that you're going to be able to do that, and we will get into that. There's going to be a lot of things you can sponsor to get your business name out there. But right now, this show is sponsored by Vasselli Law. Visit their website, jmvchicagolaw.com, or give them a call at 630-931-8225. They're right up here. Upstairs next to the Museum, or they have an office out in Oak Brook. That was super, super fun. I look forward to it. It's 8:26. We're up to 35 degrees. There's a big Home Depot truck parked right in front of the studio. I wonder what he's delivering. There were cabinets being delivered the other day. Oh, I wonder if these are appliances. Well, we don't know where they're going to, but
could be a back order. Could be countertops.
Could be a lot of things.
Could be. Who knows what's in this truck sitting in front of us?
Who knows? Let's go out and ask.
Julie Buttram is
Julie Buttram.
Buttram, not Buttram, or anyhow. Yeah, she's on my Facebook page too.
Is she?
Yeah.
All right, Okay, Julie, how do you know David Tease? I love this. It's a small world after all.
Anywho, I think well, you and me went to different high schools together.
Yes.
Yeah. And,
I went to Lake Park.
Yeah, I went to Larkin.
Mm-hmm. You're a Larkin boy.
Yeah,
And
I'm a Royal.
You're royal. Yeah, Julie has a Labradoodle. Big boy. He's black. He's the sweetest. His name is Perry. Perry is the sweetheart. And maybe he does need a sister. So a couple minutes. We're going to go to the bottom of the hour break. We'll come back. If you want to give us some more comments on the chat line, 505-926-1410. If you want to give us a comment on the YouTube, or phone lines are open for the last half hour. Whatever the hell you want to talk about, let's talk about it. It's 847-931-1410. We have a few more superstitions to go through. I'm going to talk about the prom dress giveaway. We'll mention Mike Reed's and Guy Zambetti's podcast, which is super interesting. So much information. So
I'll tell you what, I'm just stoked. I'm so stoked right now that I pulled off that YouTube thing. That was my first one.
That was your first
That was
Zoom
my
call.
first putting it all together and getting it going. Little help from Sonar.
Yeah, but that's how we learned.
From talking to me and walking me off the cliff there.
You were good. No, you were good. You went out and you had your smoky smoke. And you didn't look like you were about to poo-poo your pants.
No, I was actually.
You didn't even have that sheen of sweat on your forehead.
No.
You were fine. You know what that means? So now on the weekends when you're doing Tee It Up with David Tease.
Oh, yeah, I can Zoom people.
You can have people Zoom in and talk and not just be a disembodied voice on the phone.
I want to do it again. Who else can we Zoom? Let's do this.
Who wants to Zoom in? We'll send you the code. Look, he's all excited.
And just to let you know, with the guinea pig part there, we did foster Benedict. What
about a snake? They have snakes that need to be fostered.
Hey, trust me, it's not a petting zoo at my house, okay? I have a dog, 2 guinea pigs, a snake, and fish. What else do I need?
Listen, at one point in my house in South Elgin, 5 dogs, 2 cats, a turtle, 4 birds, 2 rats. I'm missing some.
Got the Elliot's.
I'm missing a rabbit, 3 kids that weren't mine, beside my 3 kids.
Oh, you found that out on Maury?
No, no. I took some kids in. Actually, I took 4 kids in. So I had 7 kids, 3 which were mine. Yeah, 5 dogs, 165 pounds to 4 pounds.
Yeah, so Benedict, actually, they did find somebody was interested in adopting him, so they gave us the option if we wanted to keep him. And then, he's so cute, and I'll take care of him, and I love you.
Samantha,
oh, just stop.
Samantha, it's time. You need to foster a new guinea pig.
No, we don't.
The human carrot dispenser says you can foster one.
No, we don't.
Stay tuned. 8:29. We'll be right back.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by KFC. New labor data shows Illinois lost at least 100,000 jobs over the past 6 months. By the end of 2025, more than 300,000 residents were still looking for work, leaving about 1.4 workers competing for each available job in the state. The Illinois EPA is offering up to $1.5 million in grants for energy efficiency upgrades at publicly owned drinking water treatment plants. Individual awards will range from $50,000 to $500,000. A new Illinois Department of Public Health report finds carbon monoxide exposure caused an average of about 940 emergency room visits and nearly 57 deaths each year. The report examined unintentional carbon monoxide exposures in Illinois from 2019 through 2023. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The greatest insult the Colonel ever suffered was being served a wrap that was just a snack by a friend. So he took 2 crispy tenders, lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper mayo, and wrapped them in a soft tortilla. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal. He called it a twister, and never called that friend again. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken. The Twister, now back at KFC, classic or with bacon. Also try it spicy. It's finger-licking good.
Prices and participation may vary.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit information kit. 800-909-9696. 800-909-9696.
Ready to tackle your junk piles? Call the Junk Luggers. From old furniture to entire cleanouts, we do the heavy lifting. And here's the best part. We rehome and recycle as much as possible to keep it all out of landfills. Feel good about your cleanout the green way. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today for your eco-friendly, stress-free service.
When our nation calls, patriots answer. The U.S. Volunteers Joint Service Command stands ready, honoring our fallen heroes through military funeral honors and serving communities during natural disasters and emergencies. If you're 18 or older, you can serve close to home with free training and just one Saturday a month. Prior service with honorable discharges are welcome. View our website today at usvjsc.org. We are patriots. We are always ready. We are U.S. Volunteers, and we want you to join us.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Progressive. Today, patchy fog early, then a slight chance of rain showers. Mostly cloudy with a high near 47. Tonight, cloudy with a low around 40. A slight chance of rain showers and areas of fog developing. Thursday brings areas of fog and showers with a high near 48. Currently, it's 36 and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The greatest insult the Colonel ever suffered was being served a wrap that was just a snack by a friend. So he took 2 crispy tenders, lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper mayo, and wrapped them in a soft tortilla. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal. He called it a twister, and never called that friend again. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken. The Twister. Now back at KFC, classic or with bacon. Also try it spicy. It's finger-licking good.
Prices and participation may vary.
Still here, still talking, still way too awake for this hour. Wake up, Fox River Valley. It's the WRMN Morning Show.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the morning show with your host, Susie C.
Good morning.
And her sidekick, Shrimp
Dijon today.
Shrimp Dijon. I got to get used to that word, you know?
Have you ever had shrimp Dijon?
Shrimp scampi is about as far as I go. What's in shrimp?
Shrimp Dijon is it's just shrimp and garlic butter with like a toasted breadcrumb on top.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You know, I have to laugh for those of you who aren't, you know, we haven't talked about it for a minute. I'm watching David Tees go out to have a smoky smoke. And he's talking to people out there like a $2 whore, getting them to to listen to our show. He keeps coming and going, the Home Depot driver is going to tune in. The bus driver that's walking by is tuning in. So I love that you're just out there recruiting people.
That's my job. I'm a recruiter.
I love it. I love it. So as all of you listeners should be recruiting your friends and family because I said so. No, if you like us, you know, maybe they will too. That was a really fun segment.
Yeah, it was.
And I can't wait till next week to hear if any of those little puppers or that kitty got adopted or interested in. And again, go spend time. If you find a dog that you're interested in, go spend time with it.
You know, maybe we should start keeping a tab. So we had 4 pets come on today or 5?
5, I believe.
Okay, so we should keep in your little diary here.
In my radio Bible.
We should put down 5 pets on this day, and then we'll see how many have been adopted. So we'll see if this, with us and with them, if dogs are getting adopted. Because now people get to see them, and hey, you know what? That dog is cute. I'm actually going to go down there and check it out. Or that cat looks like, you know, that's a cat I want to have laying on me while I'm sleeping or something, you know?
Absolutely. He's going to put together the information on cloud. He's just got to get the sheet. He's going to text it to me and I will send it to you. And you know what? I really think that, so we're talking about, I need to go out to Anderson and do a tour of the facility. I would love to see what they do. Just give me more, introspective and how things are going. I would just love that. And Dean just invited me. So I will pick a day and give you a couple of times where I could come out and check it out. And then I would love to see the wildlife facility, because for those of you who've listened to me since like day one I did a lot of volunteering at Oak and Acres out in Sycamore. And that is a wild animal rescue, and we keep them scared. We keep that, they're not pets. People always going to go, oh, you got to pet the baby deer. No, we kept them afraid of us. Or, when your owls will imprint very easily. I didn't know if you knew that. So if you ever find a baby owl, don't treat it like a pet, because they imprint. Once they imprint, they're no good in the wild. A lot of times at the rescue, they will put a black scarf over their head, the human, a sheer black scarf, and feed the baby owls with an owl puppet.
Oh, okay.
So that they don't imprint. Because again, once they imprint, you're done. So I would be really excited to go. Plus, I was also training a non-releasable turkey vulture that was going to be an educational bird, and also a non-releasable juvenile bald eagle, which was terrifying, but so cool to say I did it. But yeah, so I'd really be interested to see what they're doing in their wildlife facility too. So Dean, if you're still listening, I will pick a time in the next couple of weeks and definitely come out, and I want to tour the whole thing. So thank you for doing that segment with us. 8:38. Listen, we've got a prom dress giveaway we've been talking about. This is Saturday and Sunday, March 8th and 29th. That is at the Elgin Township Building, 729 South McLean. If you are a young lady or know a young lady who needs a prom dress, all you need to do is show up between 1 and 5 on March 28th and 29th with your student ID to pick out a dress. And one lucky lady is going to win a gift card for gas and dinner for that giveaway.
I've been in both facilities. I've been at the Anderson Animal Shelter in South Elgin and the wildlife out on Route 38 in Elburn. And because they were one of our clients for Ability Plumbing. But yeah, they're interested in all the critters they got in there and the dogs and all that stuff. And it was on my mind now. I just completely forgot. It just like right out of my head.
Yeah,
I know.
Feel that.
Yeah, here it goes. Getting towards the end of the show, and I'm like, okay, melting down after my big stoke here. I know.
Your adrenaline is coming down.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I also want to talk about, don't forget, and this is new, and I'm super excited for this. It's a podcast called The Mayor's Perspective, and that's run by Mike Reed and Guy Zambetti. So it's not political. They don't talk politics. What they do talk is the policies in government or decisions that are made, and they explain them, like to me in layman's terms, like what does that mean for you? Like if there's a policy change, what does that mean for you? Not just we blindly go, okay. But Mike and Guy and their guests, which will be guest mayors from the Metro West, will come on and they'll go deeper into explaining what is going on. So again, it's not like, hey, vote for this party, vote for that party. It's nothing to do with that at all. It's, hey, this was voted on and this is going to change. What does it mean for you? They'll break it down. So this first one they did was with President Kubiak. Amber, she is the village president of Pingree. Also, President Zambetti, which is Guy. He is the village president of Gilbert's. And of course, our very own MR2, Mike Reed, who is the village president of Hampshire. So that's pretty cool.
They should get John Skillman, president of Village of Carpentersville.
I'm more than likely they will. I think I met him. I think he's part of the Metro West.
Yeah, actually, you put the three of them together. They are the Three Stooges. They are jokesters. Yeah, they really do.
Then I did meet him.
There's a lot of shots fired when they're together.
Love it. And again, remember, it's not politics. It's just explaining what's going on. So we've got that going on. I got to tell you, David Teese, I really, really am impressed. Like, I am so impressed that you just pulled that off like a champ.
I do more on accident than I do on purpose, don't I? Hey, that's how it goes for me.
Don't tell people that. You just go, yep, I studied.
Oh, yeah.
I studied at home. I took the lesson home and learned it so you could nail it.
Right.
Don't tell people.
I can't wait till next week. I want to Zoom something else. Who can we Zoom right now?
Who can we Zoom
this is right now where I'm really, really ready to go.
I've got the Zoom code. Who wants to Zoom in and talk for a minute?
You got
just
the
to
Zoom code, and I do too.
Just text me and I'll send it. I'll send it to you so David Tees can Zoom another person in. I would love that. And what did you guys think of that segment? Was it something you enjoyed? I know it's something I thoroughly enjoyed and would love to keep doing.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're not interested in, adopting or fostering, can always donate.
Yeah.
Even a little bit. $5.
Volunteer.
$5 can be. Yeah, volunteer. You know what? You're not ready to commit to an animal. You can go sign up and pet puppies, take doggos for walks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you can help clean their enclosures. There's so much that they need. Get on their website, Anderson Humane.
Right.
I think it's .org. I'll have to look it up and see what you can do.
Yeah, I mean, they got a 5K walk coming on up here. We got to promote that.
Yep. As soon as he's going to send me the flyer and we'll promote that. Maybe we'll do it. I just got to see what the day is.
Yeah. Well, look, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. How long is 5K? How many miles is that?
All right, somebody out there who knows how far is 5K?
Yeah, we got to know.
Couple miles, I'll bet. I bet we can. I need new earphones. This one hurts my ear.
500 miles in.
I don't know if it's 500.
500
Here,
more.
I'll ask the Google machine.
To save a pupper.
To save a pupper. All right. Okay, Google. How far is 5K in miles? Is it like 3 miles? Let's see. What's it going to tell me? Come on, it's thinking.
First, it's going to ask you, are you going to actually walk it?
Yeah, I would.
Because it ain't going to tell you if you're not going to do it.
Why is this analyzing this? 3 miles.
Oh, okay. That's a long ways.
No, we could do it, David Tees. We could do it. Who wants to get an WRMN team together and walk the 5K?
Yeah, there you
I
go.
can't promise. I need the date first.
Yeah.
So once Dean from Anderson Humane gives us the date, I say if it's feasible for me, let's do it. Let's get a WRMN team together. We could get shirts.
Yeah.
I got a guy who can make shirts.
We can sing songs as we're walking if we're all grouped together.
Songs. We can, Kumbaya. We could do lots. So stay tuned. As soon as I get that information, maybe we can all do a 5K together.
You know what? Maybe I can bring my laptop and we can Zoom it since I'm in Zoom mode.
Zoom it.
Zoom.
We can bring a camera from the studio.
Zoom.
We could do some live. Interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be interviewed at the beginning of the 3 miles, not the end when I'm like huffing and puffing and dying. But,
Yeah.
So, Dean, if you're listening, send me that pretty quick.
I can sit there with the microphone while you're leaning on the ground. Well, Sue, how was that walk? She needs CPR again, everybody.
You're only a mile in. What's wrong?
Yeah. You need CPR again. Oh, well.
Oh, my gosh. That would be so much fun.
And you know what? We got to bring Elliot into that walk, too, if it's on the right day.
Yeah, he would do it. I know he would.
Right.
I know he would.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could get Derek. Maybe we could get Bob. Maybe Bob, if you're listening.
Yeah.
8:44, we've got one last quarter hour break before the end of this show, and we rail this home. So,
I might do that walk for sure because it'll get me in shape there. So my belly button,
then you may not have to retire as early as you think.
Well, yeah, belly button models usually last about 65, 6, 7. Because the fact is that your belly starts sticking out more than your belly button does.
Yeah. You get that Dunlap disease.
Yeah, you get that.
My belly Dunlapped over my belt buckle.
I get the belly button do. It's where my belly stick out more than my belly button do.
I gotcha.
So you got to watch out for that.
All right, 6:45. Let's hit that last quarter hour break. And when we return, we're going to end this show with a bang.
Because it's been a bang all day.
It has been. Today was so much better than yesterday. I do apologize for yesterday. That moon just whacked me out.
It did me too. Mm-hmm.
So,
and phone lines will be open if you want to make a call.
847-931-1410. Get your comments in. We'll be right back.
For nearly 50 years, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council and Kane Senior Council have been dedicated to serving seniors in DuPage and Kane counties. Established in 1975, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council is a volunteer-driven 501c3 non-for-profit organization committed to helping older adults live with dignity. From providing nutritious meals to offering support services, the Kane Senior Council is there every step of the way. With programs designed to enhance independence and quality of life, they're proud to make a difference in the lives of their senior neighbors. To learn more or to volunteer, visit them at 418B Airport Road in Elgin or head to their website at caneseniorcouncil.org. Give them a call at 630-338-0999. That's 630-338-0999. That's the Kane Senior Council, caring for seniors because they deserve to live with dignity and respect. Visit caneseniorcouncil.org or call 630-338-0999 today.
Everyone needs to take care of their mental health, even running back Bijan Robinson.
When I'm on the field and feeling the pressure, I usually just take a deep breath. When I'm just breathing and seeing what's in front of me, everything just slows down. It just makes me feel great before I run the play.
Just like Bijan, we all need a strong mental game on and off the field. Make a game plan for your mental health at loveyourmindplaybook.org.
Love your mind.
Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, and the Ad Council.
Before the weather gets too cold, it's time to finish up those outdoor jobs. That's why ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and to the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Hi there, Tammy Scully here from Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. Join me and my sidekicks, Nancy and Becky, for valuable lifestyle tips and unique views and insights on interesting topics and everyday situations, providing nonstop fun and chuckles for all. Get the scoop on consumer news, deep dive on current events, and learn about the newest economic trends, from exercise and gardening to music, travel, recipes, sports, pets, real estate, media, and everything in between. And it's all sprinkled with a healthy helping of bad dad jokes and interesting fun facts to boot. Tune in Mondays through Thursdays from 2 to 4 p.m. for a little fun, frolic, and infotainment. Join us, won't you?
And welcome back to the last little bit of the WRMN morning show. At the beginning of the day, we always do the toast and jam. I thought we would do it one more time. We talked about Neil Sedaka. And if you guys have a jam you want heard or a toast, you can send them in. You can text me personally. You can email me, Sue at WRMN1410.com. You can get on the chat line, 505-926-1410. But if you give me a jam, I also want the toast. What are we doing? Toasting to. Do it on YouTube or call 847-931-1410. So today's toast, text me personally. Oh, hi. There we go.
Okay. I don't know why that's showing up there.
That's okay. Well, I think we're behind a little bit.
Yeah, we're behind a little
Which
bit.
is
That's
fine.
what I'm looking at right now.
But we're going to, here's to our very own Neil Sedaka, who passed away this weekend. I didn't have my TV on much, so I wasn't aware. I did remember like Monday. So here's to Neil Sedaka, and we're going to play one more of his hits.
We're actually going to mix it up a little bit, Breaking Up Is Hard to Do.
Yeah.
And this was actually came out in April 25th, or 26th in 1975. Let's hope we don't get a mix up with the other things that's still running on us right now. So let me try this. We're actually going to mix it up a little bit. We're delaying right now.
Yeah.
And this was actually came out in April.
The bottom arrow.
5th. What?
So like when here, look at
1975.
So this little bottom arrow, you have to slide across so that you catch up.
Now,
it's orange.
Try this. We're actually
going to mix it up.
No, it actually is not doing that. So hold on a second. I don't know why that is happening.
Because we're behind. That's why. It's not live.
No. What?
All right, turn it down. Here, look at it.
Oh. I know.
Click on the live.
And now we keep talking. It's just going to keep on going. I got to click on.
It's orange.
I got you. Live. There we go.
There we go. We're caught up.
Now I can go back.
Behind.
It's still there.
All right, turn it down.
Yeah. We don't need to hear us again while we're talking. Sorry about that. We'll have to figure out why that's happening.
So not sure. I can show you when we're done. But yeah, YouTube.
Hold on a second. Let me check this.
There.
No, I tried pausing.
Still behind.
Yeah.
No, so did you hit the live? Hit up in the corner live so it'll refresh. That's what needs to happen.
Well, that's what I did. I hit live and it's just not still doing it. So, oh well.
Hang on.
Well, I was on a roll today. Now it just went right on. Now I have a Jennifer Sanchez entered the waiting room.
Is she from Coffee Chat?
Oh, you know what? That's right. That's going to be on Matt McNeil's, at the 9 o'clock hour.
Mm-hmm.
So she's already into there.
Hang on.
No, all right. Well, sorry. There you go.
Well, there was another song by Neil Sedaka. Breaking Up is Hard to Do. That was a great one. Gosh, I remember listening to all of those. So fun. So Julie is super excited to go see Cloud. Julie, I just got all her information, and I will send it to you. Send me your email. Text me your email. And the 5K walk is Sunday, April 26th. Let me check my calendar.
I'm up on that day. Is that a Saturday or a Sunday?
It's a Sunday. Let's see what time. All right, WRMN. Raise money, sign up. It's in Batavia. I will look at the, hold on, I'm going to the sign up and check it out. So let's get a team together. So it looks like, okay, no, we're not running.
Is there a run too?
Well, you could run it. So Walk for Animals, Sunday, April 26th, Batavia. Oh, so the run is 5K, and that's $45 if you get into it now. But if you want to walk, it's only 1.5 miles.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's better.
That's only $30. Mm-hmm. And yeah, kids ages 1 to 17 are only $10.
Okay.
So it's at the Peg Bond Center, 100 North Island Avenue in Batavia. Come on. Everybody mark it in your calendar. We can all walk 1.5 miles. Come on. Todd, Miss Linda Carter, Brendan, Fire Trustee Eddie Saunders, Fast Eddie, Downtown Jose, Sidekick Susan, Hector, get Jeremiah. Let's get a team together. It's only $30 and all of that money. Matt McNeil.
Yeah.
Matt McNeil. He doesn't know it. He doesn't know it, but
he's getting sucked into
Matt McNeil, April 26th, we're all going to go do the Walk for Animals from the Anderson Humane. $30, 1.5 mile walk, Sunday morning, April 26th. Mark your calendar if you can make it. We're going to get a whole team together. Some of our listeners want to do it. Oh, great. Yeah, so we'll make it a thing. Then we'll go out for margaritas afterward, Matt.
You like how she's just making everybody do this. She's not asking anybody. She's making you do this.
We're doing it. Listen, my human growth, my chart, I was born like this. I'll show you literally if you look up, there's things when your planets, what day, where you were born. I am just a born leader. I'm like, let's go. We're going to do it. We're going to make it happen.
No, you're just a bossy lady.
It's in my DNA.
Yeah,
I can
bossy
show
lady.
you it's in my DNA. So, yeah. So, all right, 8:56. How much time before we got to go to end this show?
Probably about a minute and a half.
All right. So, we've had so much going
Yes, we
on
did.
today. Thank you guys all for being here. Tomorrow's Thursday. Already.
Usually comes after Wednesday,
No, I'm
Sue.
just saying, it's like already this week is going by so quickly, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. It is a fast week.
It is. So we'll have a new cue of the day. We'll have a new toast and jam. If you got one, send it to me.
Yeah.
I even check our text line from home in the afternoon
Oh, okay.
just to see if there's anything good. So, you've got the one life. You've got the one life. You don't have to be rich to donate. You don't have to be rich to help. Show empathy. Be sweet to people. Treat others the way you want to be treated. And of course, most of all, be kind. Kindness is free, people.
Yes.
Kindness is free. Is our auto button up?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
It's
I just want to make
there.
sure we got it in because yesterday it was like, ooh, we almost missed it. at the end.
It's still counting. It's still counting down there. So let me see. I don't think Friday is the 13th. Is it? No.
No, what's today?
Today's the 4th.
Oh no, next Friday. A week from Friday is the 13th.
A week from Friday. Okay, yeah.
And we'll do a really fun.
Freaky Friday.
We'll do some fun stuff.
Make that a good Freaky Friday. Then we got to get a hold of Gia Winkler to bring her on about somebody's daughter's love here. And maybe I can Zoom.
You can have her Zoom in.
There you go. I'm a Zoom addict.
You are a Zoom
And maybe we can see what
fanatic.
Wolfie looks like.
Yes, her
I
dog
know.
Woofy, who's part wolf.
Part Wolf, yep. I've met Wolfie. He's a little high strung. Kind of like you.
It's in my DNA. I was just proven it was in my DNA. All right, everybody. Have a really great rest of your day. And until tomorrow morning, love, hugs. Mwah. And of course, we said it once. We'll say it again.
Be kind.
See you tomorrow.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids right here in our own backyard are facing hunger every day? Without healthy food, it's harder to grow, to thrive, to feel their best.
The impact when children don't have enough to eat is tremendous because when you're hungry and your basic needs aren't being met, you cannot learn.
Every child deserves to be fed. This is a problem we know how to solve. Food is not